Harris, Snod, welcome back to the booth this week.
Well, it's good to be back. It's been a rough couple weeks that I missed, but Waverly's played three good football teams. This is the way you look at it.
Well, they have. The opponents of the Tigers, Todd, are 8-1. And we got to witness all three of them. They're all solid football teams. Valley, on the other hand, comes in at 3-0. They've won games handily, but their opponents are 2-7. Does that make a difference in the first week of the SOC?
Well, I think it makes a huge difference. The physicality of the people that we've played, the size of the offensive line, and so on, is way different than what Lucasville's faced. Not to degrade them, okay? You play the teams on your schedule. But, everybody thinks Valley's going to run away. I don't think that's the case. I really don't.
Well, I'll tell you, after what we've witnessed the last couple of weeks, we certainly hope not. We'd like to have some fun.
Yeah.
Tonight.
That running clock at halftime is not a good gig.
Well, I mean, it is good for bedtime, I guess, but it's not good for football. Okay, well, guys, over the last 9 years, the Tigers have won, guess how many? 9. 9-0 against these Valley Indians. Going back to 2016, the average score of those games, 44.5 to 13.2. The least points the Tigers have scored, 27, which I found pretty amazing, really. Over a 9-year period, that's the least points we've scored. So offensively, we've been able to find our way into the end zone, and hopefully that's the case again tonight.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've had our way with them over the years, running and passing. We haven't really established a very good run game so far this year, but we have seen some positive signs out of the passing game with Gunnar Myers and Hez Nelson and Briar Barch and Trey Perry. There's some potential there. Valley hasn't defended our pass well or the run over the last couple of years, but Coach Nolan Crabtree, has this program on the way up, and they've been getting beat, but now they're looking for a little revenge now.
Snod, tell me this: did Nolan learn everything he knows about football from Darren?
Well, let's hope not, because Darren don't know a whole lot. I hope he's listening.
He's not, I'm sure, but if he is, we meant every word of it, Darren. All right, we're going to go back to the station for a break. I got a note that Gabe Diener's putting on a clinic down there with the Waverly Marching Tigers, orchestrating.
Gabe puts on a clinic every week, my man.
Yes, he certainly does. All right, we're going to go back to the station for a break. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening and watching Waverly football on Total Media Sports and WXIC.
Your Hometown Chevy is proud to bring you the hometown games and local coverage for Waverly, Western, Eastern, and Piketon. From classrooms to courts, fields to fairgrounds, we back the hometown heroes that make Southern Ohio shine. Hometown is driven by your success, and that means all-star service and our secret weapon, the Hometown Advantage. Free oil changes for life and a 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. You're not just buying a vehicle, you're joining a winning team. Visit us in Waverly or start at yourhometownchevy.com.
It takes determination to create a successful business. It's never easy, but always worth it. It takes making a leap of faith. It takes patience and late nights to reinvest in a startup. But it also takes asking for guidance from dependable people. All to turn a dream into a reality. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an Ace hardware dealer that offers...
Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success. For now, check for the future. Member FDIC.
All right, we're back here at Rediger Field where we are going to enjoy the Waverly Marching Tigers and our national anthem. As usual, man, a wonderful job by the Waverly Marching Tigers. Guys, as we're about 6.5 minutes away from kickoff, let's look at some area games. I want to hear what you guys think. The Zane Trace Pioneers, coming off a tough one against Amanda Clear Creek last week, traveled to Piketon to battle the Red Streaks.
Well, I'm going to take Zane Trace, going by what I heard against the Tigers and what I saw when they played Logan Elm on film a little bit when I watched. So I'm going with the Pioneers.
Yeah, I hope I'm wrong, but I got a Zane Trace put on a clinic against this Vat Power run, and you know Python's had their little struggles last week with Valley, so I'm going with the Pioneers. Hopefully I'm wrong.
I got you. Unioto travels to Huntington. Give the Huntsman a shot. How about Portsmouth West at Chillicothe tonight?
Chillicothe,
the kid, the running back from Chillicothe, put on a clinic last week.
Yeah.
All kinds. I don't know the exact numbers, but they were tremendous.
Menford travels to Oak Hill.
I think Menford. I'm still not convinced Oak Hill's any good yet. I mean, after the last few years we've watched, Menford hasn't been tremendous either, but
sure,
I give Menford the advantage. They got a couple of kids that can run, play wide receiver there now, so.
Northwest travels to Wheelersburg. Okay. All right, tomorrow night, Canisius, New York comes to Ironton.
You can't go against Ironton. I mean,
is that the same team they played last year?
I think so.
When they played them at Green?
What you got? What you got?
I've got to go with the Ohio team. You know what's a shame is that Wheelersburg and Ironton didn't play opening week this year.
Week 6.
Yeah, it's going to be later in the year.
Yeah.
That might make it a little more interesting.
No, time out. I retract my statement.
Yeah, they play week 6.
Wheelersburg stunned me last week with their domination of Jackson. I've read and talked to a couple people. It's like Wheelersburg dominated Jackson physically.
Yeah, and that's a tough one to understand.
I find that unbelievable. So.
All right, we're going to go back to station for our last break. We will be back in just a couple of minutes. You are watching Waverly Football on Total Media Sports and listening on WXIC.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information.
Need tires, an oil change, a quick repair? Waverly Tire and Auto Repair has you covered. Located at 716 West Emmett Avenue, we've been keeping Waverly rolling with honest service, fast turnaround, and fair prices. Waverly Tire and Auto, where trust meets the road. Since 1992, Sport & Shoes on West Emmett Avenue has been your go-to for custom screen printing, embroidery, and footwear that fits your vibe. Head to 613 West Emmett Avenue or call 740-947-9309 for personalized apparel and shoes that tell your story.
Where the Waverly Tigers have made their way onto the field, followed by the Valley Indians.
Todd and I are a little confused. We forgot to run through the tunnel.
Oh, did they skip it?
The flat girls ran down through the tunnel, followed by 2 players, and the rest of the people were on this side.
Hey, there might be a master plan we're unaware of.
Jedi mind tricks early.
Hey, Todd, give us your key to a Tiger victory.
Key to a Tiger victory is you got to keep them from getting 20 yards of rush. You got to get them behind the chains every now and then. You cannot give up 500 yards rushing. We've given up at least a 200-yard rusher in every game so far. So you got to get that down to 150 at least,
Well, yeah, you got to start somewhere. And Snod, you weren't here last week, but defensively, the Tigers, they normally have 3 down linemen, right? Last week, defensively, for the most part, they had 4. And although we did give up big plays, we also had really good defensive plays. So we'll see if that makes some difference. Now, Snod did see the coin toss. Valley won the toss, deferred, so the Tigers will have the ball first. And I think that's kind of what we want, though.
That's what you've said every week, and it's turned out disastrous every week.
Well, I'm due.
Do like a
one of those. I got you. All right, so those of you listening, watching, keep us aware of other scores. We would certainly appreciate it. And those of you watching on the stream, if you want to check it out on the radio, also, again, it's 95.9 WXIC. And we're about ready to go. Tigers in their black pants, orange jerseys, black helmet, of course.
I know it's alumni cheer night, but we have a tremendous crowd down here.
We certainly do. It's also all cheers, so we got the little ones
and the old ones.
Yeah.
Little ones and the old ones. But for an 0-3 squad, we got a
really, really nice crowd here at home.
I'd say that's part of being away from home 2 weeks in a row. You know what I mean?
Yeah. People wanting to check it out. So it looks like Hez Nelson and Briar Barch will be back to receive the opening kickoff. As Valley Indians will kick it away.
Last week, we watched 2 kids from Union Oda booted in the end zone.
Yeah, the backup
kicker from Union Oda booted in the end zone.
Yeah, I don't know how big a deal that is, but we were impressed.
At this level of football, that's a weapon.
Oh, my Lord, yes. It was impressive.
If I have to guess by the roster here, this is number 6, Jalen Bender, kicking off.
Well, Bender is ready to do it. Let's get this thing started.
Not to be confused with John Bender from the Breakfast Club.
He's a one-of-a-kind kind of dude. All right, here we go. Bender on the approach and a kick. And it's a bomb.
It is a bomb. Down to
Fielded at the 2. Here comes Hez Nelson with it, out across the 20. I see a flag thrown, a couple of them. Or maybe that guy just chucked it 30 yards. I don't know.
But the head referee has an arm on him. He just threw that flag 30 yards.
Well, looks like it's going to be a hold against the Tigers. I don't know where he meant to throw it to.
He threw it from the goal line to the 32.
Hey, he overthrew it. He meant the 29. So it's going to be 10 yards from there. The Tigers will get started on their own 19, just underway here.
Holding on the receiving team, the 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
So we'll see how the Tigers do. The first series of the game has not been a good one so far.
Okay, well, he said from the end of the run. The end of the run was 29, which would make it to 19.
And I think he meant the spot.
Okay, so he missed.
Anyway, so they said to 19. They marked it at 16 or 17. I don't know. Here we go. Twins left, split right for Myers and the Tigers. Motion by Kinnison out to the flats. Throw is caught there. Big stack. Kinnison fighting forward. Nice push. Going to gain. We'll give him 3 up across the 20. Where do we second and 7?
Justin Kinnison.
Nice quick one to the outside to kind of get your feet wet there.
Toes in the water.
That's right. 3 receivers out to the right in a bunch formation for the Tigers. Myers in the shotgun with Kinnison to his left. Motion by Nelson. Snap. Going to hand it to Nelson on the jet sweep. They're all over that.
Flag on the play.
Flag thrown. He's going to lose a yard back to the 19. It's going to be a hold against the Tigers. Kinnison going to get called for the hold.
That's one of the things that drives me silly, is running that play to the short side of the field. You want to run that to the other side to where Nelson has some room to operate. I would decline it.
Holding, offense number 5. Be half the distance from the end of the run, replay, second down.
It's not. He's misspeaking there, but anyway, it'll remain second down for the Tigers. Ball going to be on about the 9-yard line, which will make it 2nd and 18. Is that correct?
I got 17.
I feel like I'm watching planes, trains, and automobiles here. You're going the wrong way.
Twins right, split left for Myers and Tigers. Snap, going to hand it off to Kinnison up the middle. Pushes off that left side. He's out across the 10, out near the 14-yard line maybe. Gain of 4 or 5, sets up a long 3rd down for the Tigers.
3rd and 14, I think.
It is at the 13, ball on that left hash. Tigers will have stacked receivers to the right. Trey Perry out there to the left.
There's only one guy over here governing 2 guys if you snap it.
Snap to Myers, back to pass, looking right. Looking out there, he's got a receiver. That's has Nelson across the 25. He's got a first down. Great block from Briar Barch across the 50 into Valley territory at the 40. Briar Barch should get credit for 30 of those yards.
Tremendous block by Barch there. Good pass by Myers and Nelson. He was probably 5 yards short of the first down.
Hey, Tigers in business. Coach Sam going to pop a hammy. He's wanting to hurry, and he's jumping up and down. Look at him go down there in his green jersey. I love it. Trips left, split right. Snap to Myers. Going to throw it quickly out here to the right. He's got Barch, and he puts his head down. Barch came to play tonight.
I like that play call. Reward the kid that just made the other play happen.
Sure.
Keep him involved here.
Going to be close to a Tiger first down, about a yard short. It'll be 2nd and 1. Do the Tigers take a shot here? Just get your first down, Todd. Snap, going to throw it out in the flats. He's got Nelson. He beats the first guy across the 25, beats another guy inside the 20-yard line. The Tigers in the red zone. I told you we need to take the ball, Harry.
Noster General.
Well, the drive's not over yet, is it? So 1st and 10 Tigers at the Valley 18-yard line. Twins right, split left. Snap to Myers. Fakes the handoff, going to throw it in the end zone. Looking for Hans Nelson. Oh, just out of his reach. Beautiful ball by Gunnar Myers. But
it wasn't out of his reach. That was a perfect pass by Gunnar Myers right in the breadbasket.
Well, and only he could catch it. I mean, he did have to lay out.
Yeah, took one in
took
the
a shot. And Valley's going to take a timeout.
We're going to Nolan Crapser. He doesn't like what he's seeing here early.
We're going to take a 30-second break with him. We'll be back. You're listening and watching the Waverly Football on Total Media Sports.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information.
For generations, Boyer Funeral Home has served Waverly and Piketon with compassion and care. From traditional services to cremation, we're here for you 24/7. Call 740-947-2161 or visit BoyerFuneral.com.
2nd and 10. I have, Nelson and Perry out to the left. Briar Barch out to the right. Kinnison behind Myers in the shotgun. Motion by Kinnison. Snap to Myers. He's going to keep it himself. Heads up the middle. That big frame. Nice gain there on the play. About 4 to the 14-yard line.
Down about the 14-yard line.
Sets up 3rd and 6, men.
3rd and 6.
3 receivers in a bunch out to the left. Motion by Nelson. Snap to Myers. Fakes the handoff on the jet sweep. Myers looking. He's got a receiver in the flats. Oh!
Dropped
in his hands. Unable to bring it down. Is that Barch? Yeah, I believe it is. He had him wide open. Had it initially, but unable to secure it all the way to the ground. So it's going to be 4th down for the Tigers.
When you're 0-3, you got to have those. I mean, he ran a great route. Wide open, and Gunnar Myers put it where it's supposed to be.
Got another shot here, Harry. 4th and 6 for the Tigers from the 14. Twin receivers left. Bart split out to the right. And now the Tigers going to take a timeout. We will take a 30-second break with them. We'll be back. You're listening and watching Waverly Football on Total Media Sports.
A great haircut, fast and fuss-free. At Great Clips, no appointment is needed. Check real-time wait times online or in the app. Then walk in and get the haircut you want when you want it. Great Clips. Stylish, affordable, convenient. Find your nearest salon today. Need a car but worried about your credit? At Glockner Auto Credit, we make it easy. With fast and easy approvals, we'll help finance the vehicle you need, no matter your credit history. Stop by 911 West Emmett Avenue in Waverly or call 740-947-7800.
You don't have to get it all here. Just get a first down, take whatever's there.
Right.
If it's in the end zone, then but if it's short, just get the first down, and you got 4 more downs to get it in.
You got to believe everybody, including the Valley side, knows number 2, Hez Nelson, probably a key part of this play. Twins left, split right, and a flag. They're going to call procedure on the Tigers.
Good Lord.
And it is on Trey Perry. Not sure what he did, if he moved from his position.
Number 6. A 5-yard penalty remains.
So that'll move the ball back to the 19, where it'll be 4th and 11 now. 9:27 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Tigers driving and threatening. Twin receivers left and a wing on that side. Briar Bart split out to the right. Snap to Myers. Back to pass, looking left the whole time. And way out of the reach of Trey Perry in the end zone. Incomplete, and Valley will take over right there. So, again, guys, Tigers able to move the ball down the field, unable to finish a drive there. And now it's up to the defense.
Well, Gunnar threw a good pass on the prior play, and that one not so good.
Should have hit the tight end coming out.
Tight end,
double team there.
Yeah, it looked like it from here for sure.
It was a wide open first down. Like I said, you don't have to get it all.
Yeah. So here come the Valley Indians coming into the night 3-0.
It should be at least 6-0 right now.
Yeah. Twin receivers out to the left and a split out to the right. One back in the backfield with the quarterback. Motion across formation. Snap, going to hand it off that right side. Off tackle. And nice gain there on first down of about 6 out across the 25-yard line. Help me out, Todd.
Valley coming in this game with 2 good running backs here. I believe that was
22.
22, Anthony Aaron.
Yeah, you've got Aaron McNeil is the other one.
Quarterback is Braxton Conaway.
So 2nd down and 3 from the 26. Same formation. Twin receivers out to the left, split right. A wing on the right.
McNeil's out here in the slot.
Snap, going to hand it off again off that right side, trying to get outside. Got a little bit of room. And he's got a first down and almost into Tiger territory, but somebody laid the wood over there. That is Blackwell? No, that's Briar Barge.
Briar Barge. Taking out a little frustration there for what could have been there a minute ago.
So as is typical, a lot of high school teams, 2 runs towards our bench to that right side. We'll see if they stay there. 8:30 and counting to go first quarter, no score. Again, twin receivers out to the left and split right. 2 backs in the backfield this time on either side of the quarterback. No, so went on a long count. And it's going to be offsides on the Tigers, and I don't know who was offsides. There were like 6 of them.
I was going to say the whole line.
Remains first down.
So it'll be 1st and 5 right at midfield. 2 receivers out to the left and a split right. Snap, handoff straight up the middle, runs into a pile. Pretty good defense there. Gain of a couple on the play into Tiger territory to the 48. Where it'll be 2nd and 3. Looking at that defense for the Tigers, Ashton Gilbert Hud Harris. And you notice Davion McBride out there on the field defensively.
Well, Davion has earned more playing time just from what he's done in mop-up time so far. He's looked like he belongs on the field.
Twins right, split left. Now there's going to be a wing on that right side also. Everybody on the right side to that short side. Motion across by the wing. Motion again to that side. Snap going to come to the left side this time. The Tigers all over it. Now there's some of that gang tackling we talked about, Todd.
That's Rosenberger there.
Let's meet at the ball. You know, it's those kind of plays I think that fire you up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
we haven't had many of those.
No.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 3 now for the Indians. 7:05 and counting. First quarter, no score. Tigers threatened early, unable to finish the drive.
I want to give Mr. Rosenberger some props. He made the tackle that hurt the Wilson kid last week, and the people were commenting on what a gentleman he was.
I read about that.
Coming over to check on him afterwards.
3rd and 3 for the Indians. Twins right, split left. Snap, going to fake the handoff. Quarterback keeps it himself. He breaks a tackle. Barch is going to get him down, but not before a Valley first down at the Waverly 39.
Well, there's where that first down penalty hurts you. You make two good plays, but it's 1st and 5. You know, instead of being 3rd and 8, it's 3rd and 3.
Right. So 1st and 10 for the Indians at the Waverly 39-yard line. Clock running, 6:30 to go in the first, no score. 2 receivers out there to that short side again for the Indians, and a split out to the left. 2 backs on either side of the quarterback in the shotgun. Motion out away from 2 backs. Snap, handoff up the middle on the trap. Tigers defend that pretty well, and boy, it looked like that guard took off pretty quick on that trap, Todd.
Yeah. Well, he's sneaky.
It was perfect timing, maybe.
Quick, maybe.
So a gain of 2 on the play, going to set up 2nd and 8 for the Indians. You know, the Tigers have given up a couple good runs so far, but overall, hold on and finish in a few tackles. 3 receivers out to the right this time, again to that short side. Try to get the Tigers to jump. They don't this time. Going to hand it off that right side. And the Tigers do a pretty good job defending it. Again, a gain of about 3 to the 34. And Todd, so far just that feeling, those kind of runs were huge the last couple of weeks.
Well, you mean the last 3 weeks?
Well, and the holes look similar, but they're getting filled a little quicker tonight.
Well, I'm not trying to degrade Lucasville at all.
Sure.
It's just the other teams that we've played are
the level has been
above.
High. Right. 3rd and 5 for the Indians from the Waverly 34. Snap. Going to fake the handoff. Going to run the sweep out to the left. Looking to get to the outside. Tigers turn it back in and they hold on for the tackle, but not before an Indian first down to the 27-yard line.
That's the other guy they like to get the ball to, Gabe McNeil. He's been injured, a little bit last year, but he's also a playmaker.
Well, Todd, I want to get Briar Barch did a nice job of containing that play. He didn't just turn it in; he fought towards the play. Just the cavalry a little late getting there.
Cavalry was not there.
Yeah, they're just a little late. So 1st and 10 for the Indians. Again, shotgun. Snap, going to hand it off up the middle, off that right side, and he breaks a couple tackles. He's going to have an Indian first down to the 16-yard line. Nothing fancy about that one, just some hard running. Clock running, 4:25 to go in the first. Again, no score. Hey, Harry, how about one of them? That's what we're looking for. Those of you that know what that is, know what it is.
That one is silent, Chipe.
That was a real one. 3 of them out to the right for the Indians. 3 receivers and a split out to the left. 1 back in the backfield. Snap. Going to hand it off up the middle. Hud Harris. Hud Harris there to meet him. No gain on the play.
I turned in a knob there. I called him Huddy Harrison.
Hud shot the gap, and not only did he get a good hit in the backfield, but he was able to hold on.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Indians.
So 2nd and 10. Again.
Well, I think that's what you have to take some chances,
Yeah.
Blitz the A gap, blitz the B gap, make something happen. Try to get the ball before they get out in space.
Sure. Clock still running. 3.5 to go here in the first. No score. Twin receivers out to the right, split left. 1 back in the backfield. Snap. Going to hand it off, trying to get outside to the right. He's got some room out there and got a blocker. Well, I see something.
On the play.
He's going to get in the end zone, but there's some laundry and some more laundry.
That guy have 2 flags?
He must, because he threw them both. We got a flag back at the 13, which is a hold, and then something down in the end zone. We'll see what that is. So this is coming back.
At worst, it's offsetting.
Well, I think they're both on the Indians. It looked like he was pointing at another Indian down in the end zone. So we'll see as we wait on the officials to figure it all out here.
Face mask on Waverly.
Oh, okay.
And holding on Valley. I mean,
so
it should be
do they offset?
It should be offsetting, shouldn't it?
I would think, but
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 on each team. Holding on the offense, number 57. During the play, face mask on the defense. Those penalties will offset when we replay second down.
okay.
Man.
Offsetting penalties, replay second down from the 15-yard line.
The holding happened way back here, then the face mask happened at the end zone when it didn't matter. You know, I mean, instead of being 2nd and 20,
right.
It's 2nd and 10. Hey, Murphy's Law is what's happening with the Tigers so far.
It's time to flip the script. Twins right and a wing to the right. Snap. Going to hand it off that right side again, trying to get outside. The Tigers all over it as they hold on and drag him down. He's going to lose a yard. Back to the 16. We're going to be 3rd down and 11. Hey, Coach Nolan Crabtree, with certain officiating crews, would we get the warning? Look how far he is out on the field over there. Just depends, you know, Slot.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes it's okay.
You need to change your depends. What?
Not yet. It's only the first quarter. So the Indians will break the huddle. 2:40 and counting to go here to first. No score. 3rd and 11 from the Waverly, just outside the 16-yard line. 3 of them to the left this time. A wing and 2 receivers. Shotgun. Snap. Fake the handoff, play action, throws it over the middle, and he was wide open,
goodness.
But in and out and incomplete.
He couldn't have been more wide open.
Wow.
The pass a little behind him, but I thought
it was a check. It went.
McNeil had a shot at it, but he tossed it up to himself but couldn't bring it in.
So it looks like it's going to be about a 33-yard field goal attempt from the Indians.
Bender in for the field goal here.
I got to call this a win, whether this goes through or not, guys, for the Tiger defense. So a field goal attempt to come. It's going to be spotted at the 23. Snap.
Oh, they jumped.
Down. Kick is up. And boy, that looked pretty good.
Left. Oh, it is
and
good.
The kick is good. 2:20 to go in the first. 3-0 Indians. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching and listening to Waverly Football on Total Media Sports.
When the Waverly Tigers take
a great haircut, fast and fuss-free. At Great Clips, no appointment is needed. Check real-time wait times online or in the app. Then walk in and get the haircut you want when you want it. Great Clips. Stylish, affordable, convenient. Find your nearest salon today. Since 1992, Sport & Shoes on West Emmett Avenue has been your go-to for custom screen printing, embroidery, and footwear that fits your vibe. Head to 613 West Emmett Avenue or call 740-947-9309 for personalized apparel and shoes that tell your story.
Oil changes to new tires and everything in between.
A great haircut, fast and fuss-free. At Great Clips, no appointment is needed. Check real-time wait times online or in the app. Then walk in and get the haircut you want when you want it. Great Clips. Stylish, affordable, convenient. Find your nearest salon today.
Bigger field, we're with 2:19 to go in the first quarter, 3-0 Indians. But guys, defensively, the Tigers got to feel okay about that.
Yeah, to hold them to a 13-play, 65-yard drive took 7 minutes off the clock. That's what the Tigers won, is a short game.
And made some good stops there. And like Todd said, without the penalty, it might have ended a little bit earlier there. So, Bender to kick it away for the Indians.
If we don't get the face mask, it might move them out of field goal range.
Yeah. I don't know. That was good from a lot farther than you kicked it from, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but you're a little more apprehensive to kick it from that
right.
far.
Oh, Nelson fields it at the 3, across the 10, 15, Spins off. He's got room across 35, 40, 45, 50, and into Valley Indian territory at about the 47-yard line.
We got a major block down here, I think, out of Landon Ramey to start this play off. He decleated somebody over here.
I missed it, but
hey, how do you react after giving up a score?
So
you return one to the other side of the...
Hey, do you attack here, Todd? I mean, first down at the Valley 49, 2:09 to go in the first quarter. Twin receivers out to the right and a wing also. Split left. Snap to Myers. He's going to keep it himself. Looking to go off that left side, but couldn't find anywhere to go. He's going to lose a yard. A little bit of penetration on that left side on the defensive line. Just left him not much space there.
A little.
Yeah. So 2nd and 11. Birch and Nelson will split out to the right. Trey Perry out to the left.
Birch needs to back up.
If he asked the official and he said he was okay, he's okay.
He's right on the line.
Snap to Myers. Looks to pass on this right side. He's got a receiver in the flats a little bit low. And incomplete to Reisner. His tight end. It's going to be 3rd down and 11.
John Madden used to call those none-yard passes. Those drive me insane. You run a 20-yard route, and you're behind the line of scrimmage still.
Right.
I mean,
So 3rd and 11 for the Tigers, bat at midfield. I believe it's 2-down territory if they can make some positive yards here. We'll see. Twins right, split left again for the Tigers. Motion by Kinnison out to the right. Snap to Myers. Looking to throw it. He's going to throw it for Hez Nelson and broken up by the safety there. And it's going to be 4th down.
Quarterback here, Conaway, coming in to knock that away.
Now, even though the Tigers got no yards there, let's see what they're going to do offensively. They may go for it. No, they're going to send the punt team onto the field. Seems a little early to go for 4th and 11.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm still frustrated on the first drive when they should have had a touchdown.
Yeah, we're all with you, buddy. So the Tigers will punt it away to the Indians. Again, the ball resting right at midfield. 1:25 to go in the first quarter.
Do we have a Waverly roster somewhere?
3-0 Valley.
No. We got 4 for Valley.
Snap is a pretty good one. Poling gets the punt away, and it's a booming spiral.
That's a beauty.
Going to bounce and take a Tiger bounce inside the 10. And still wobbling around. Tigers will down at about the 7.
Best punt of the year.
Yeah, that was a dandy.
That was a nice spiral. The Valley kid probably should have tried to field that if possible. Cost them an extra 12 or 15.
So we'll count on this Tiger defense again. So again, 1:13 to go here in the first quarter. Valley leads 3-0. What's the yardage comparison so far, son?
80 to 60 for the Tigers.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty close. Okay, Indians in the shotgun, one back in the backfield, twin receivers left, split right, and a wing on the right side. Snap, going to hand it off that right side, looking for some room, but Hud Harris going to track him down and get him down after a gain of about 2. Out to the 9, where it'll be 2nd and 8. I don't know what they're doing with Hud there, but he's been able to get himself in the backfield unblocked a couple times now.
I think Grandpa Bart might have gotten Huddy's ear this weekend.
Well, I'm sure that wouldn't hurt. So the Indians 2nd and 8 from their own 9-yard line. Same formation. Snap. Going to hand it off again. No, quarterback going to keep it himself. Tigers hit him in the backfield. He breaks through that one. Is going to be ahead for a gain of about 4 yards or so up across the 13. Let's see where they mark that. Is that the 14 they're marking that at? Yeah. So it'll be 3rd and 3. Big play here. As the clock runs down at the end of this quarter, we'll see if Valley runs a play or they're going to let this clock. It looks like they're going to let it run out. So at the end of one quarter, 3-0 Valley Indians. We'll be back here watching and listening to Waverly football on Total Media Sports.
Your Hometown Chevy is proud to bring you the hometown games and local coverage for Waverly, Western, Eastern, and Piketon. From classrooms to courts, fields to fairgrounds, we back the hometown heroes that make Southern Ohio shine. Hometown is driven by your success, and that means all-star service and our secret weapon, the Hometown Advantage. Free oil changes for life and a 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. You're not just buying a vehicle, you're joining a winning team. Visit us in Waverly or start at yourhometownchevy.com.
Out that quarter.
For Valley, they've had 13 carries for 67 yards, 14 plays total for 67 yards. For the Tigers, are 3 of 7, 3 carries for 7 yards on the ground, and 4 of 9 passing for 73 to make it 12 plays, 80 yards. Lucasville's had the ball for 826, the Tigers 334.
Evenly matched statistics. Lucasville converted a field goal. Waverly didn't.
3rd and 3 for the Indians for their own 14. High backfield, going to hand it off the right side. And he's going to be close to a first down.
I think he's a tick short.
It looks like they're pointing them forward, going to go ahead and give them the first down.
I watch this every week in the NFL and whatever. These side judges start pointing. They're predetermined. I mean, come on, man. What's the purpose of Grimesy and Chad Turner over there? If we don't, what's the purpose?
Well, they look good. That's the purpose.
Well, I want to see Grimesy bring that chain on the field.
All right, Indians 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line. They're going to be under center again. I backfield. Tight end and a flanker to left. They seem to be short a player, but anyway. Roll out to the left by the quarterback. Hud Harris got a hold of him, and they're going to get him down the backfield. I don't think the Indians had enough players on the field.
Well, it looked funky. The left guard pulled right, and they ran left. I don't know what that play was.
Let's see. 3, 5, 7, 9, maybe they did have.
But the left guard pulled right, and they ran the ball right where he vacated. And Huddy Harris come right in through that opening to get him in the backfield.
He's slippery.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of a funky play design is what I'm getting at.
2nd and 12 for the Indians for their own 16. 3 receivers left. Split right. Snap. Throw it quickly in the flats. Got a receiver out there. Gets tripped, but he stays on his feet, and he's still going out across the 30 all the way out to the 37-yard line. Again, the Cavalry just a little late getting over there.
Well, you got to wrap. You had him for loss, and he ends up getting 15 or
the
20.
first guy to get him was getting blocked. You know, they reached out and got a piece. But so first down for the Indians, 10:35 to go here in the first half, leading the Tigers 3-0. Back in the shotgun. Twin receivers out to the right and a split left. The slot receiver moved for the Tigers, or for the Indians that time also. We'll see who gets called.
Right, how can the umpire call that?
I don't know, but they're calling that against the Tigers, but the slot receiver jumped.
Would you see the umpire's one? He has no say-so in that call.
Hey, he saw him moving. Regardless, it's going to be 5 against the Tigers. It gives the Indians another 1st and 5.
That is not the proper guy to be calling that. It's got to be one of these on the side.
I'm with you. Twin receivers right, split left. Shotgun formation. Snap. Going to hand it off that left side. Trying to get outside. Following his blockers. Got a little bit of room. He runs out right at the first down marker. They're going to mark him down a little bit short.
See, that's one of those where if I'm the defensive coordinator for Waverly, I hope it's a first down. You don't want them.
Second and 1's a dangerous down.
Right.
Yeah. Clock running, 9:45 to go here in the first half. 3-0. Valley Indians. Valley going to have twin receivers to that. Well, no, he changed his mind. Going to bring him out here to the wide side. So twins right, wing left, split left, one back in the backfield. Snap, going to hand it off right up the middle, and he's going to have a first down. Tigers met him pretty close to the line. He pushed forward for a gain of about 4 to the 48. Again,
the odds of stuffing them 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I know. It's like just go ahead and give it to him.
Yeah, yes. We got a better chance 1st and 10 from there.
But, I want to give Ashton Gilbert and Hud Harris in there at the linebacker position are playing downhill so far tonight.
Way more aggressive
yeah,
tonight.
They are.
Making a presence.
So Valley 1st and 10, they're in 48, just under 9 minutes to go in a half, leading 3-0. Twin receivers right, split left, snap, fakes the handoff back to pass, going to chuck one down the left sideline, and it's going to be out of his receiver's reach.
Nobody home.
Jimmy Blackwell in coverage there. Yeah, receiver might have had a step on him, but ball thrown a little too far.
It wasn't that bad, though.
No, he was there. So it'll make it 2nd and 10 for the Indians.
That was a one-person route.
Clock stopped 8:49 to go here in the first half. Again, Valley leads 3-0. Twin receivers and a wing to this right side. Snap, going to hand it off the right side, trying to get out there. He's got a couple blockers, makes a nice move there. And he's going to be into Tiger territory, and I believe they'll give him a first down there at the Waverly 42. Well blocked play there.
I mean, we're doing a lot better tonight on our run defense, but still, that was very slow developing, and we had no
pursuit a little bit late.
We had no pursuit coming.
So 1st and 10 for the Valley Indians.
I've never seen so many little cheerleaders in my life down here.
Hey, there's a bunch.
Wait till the old ones get here.
All right, 1st and 10 Indians at the Waverly 42. Twin receivers left, split right, 2 backs on either side. Handoff straight up the middle. He's got some room, and Tigers stopping him at about the 36-yard line.
That's McNeil, the kid that's been hurt a little bit the last couple of years.
Gain of 6 on the play, going to set up 2nd and 4.
He's got a lot of potential. I guess they want to limit his carries a little bit because he's so important on defense also.
So 2nd and 4 for the Indians. Clock continues to run, down around 7:40 to go here in the half. Again, 3-0 Valley. Twin receivers out to the left and a wing. Split right, 1 back behind the quarterback in the shotgun. Snap. Oh, he went the wrong way. Quarterback keep it himself, and the Tigers will stuff that. Hopefully they can hold on to him and get him on the ground. They do. He still is ahead for a gain of 1.
Good place to go for a loss. He was back there by himself looking for somebody to hand it to.
Quarterback's got to come off the field. He lost his helmet there.
Well, on 3rd down, I found Valley. I'm taking the timeout, maybe.
Now, listen, you're bringing the ranch here with the backup quarterback in, right, Todd? Odds are they're running to their bench to the wide side.
First quarter score, Wheelersburg 7, Northwest 0. First quarter score, Chillicothe 12, Portsmouth West 7.
Okay, 2 backs, I backfield, split out to the left. 3rd and 3 for the Indians from the Waverly 35. Snap, going to hand it off the left side. Tigers meet him near the line of scrimmage, push him back. He's going to be short of a first down. It's going to be 4th down and about a yard for the Indians.
Number 22.
It's number 4, Hunter Cunningham, in quarterback here.
And I don't see the number 1 coming back in here on 4th down.
Conaway is over there holding his helmet still on the sidelines.
Is it broke?
You see him, he's just walking.
So Coach Nolan Crabtree's over. I think he's letting the clock run down. He's going to take a timeout maybe.
4th and 1.
We'll see.
Yeah.
If that's what he ends up doing. It certainly looks like that's what he's going to do. And he is going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching and listening to Waverly Football on Total Media Sports.
Looking for a job that works with your life? Your local McDonald's is now hiring. Join a team that's all about flexibility, growth, and a fun, fast-paced work environment.
At McDonald's, we're more than just burgers. We're part of the community. From supported local events to helping neighbors in need, we're proud to give back.
Apply today at your local Chillicothe or Waverly McDonald's or McHire.com. We'd love to have you on the team.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I'm loving it.
Since 1992, Sport & Shoes on West Emmett Avenue has been your go-to for custom screen printing, embroidery, and footwear that fits your vibe. Head to 613 West Emmett Avenue or call 740-947-9309 for personalized apparel and shoes that tell your story.
Cardos. Call 947-7706 or check.
Need a car but worried about your credit? At Glockner Auto Credit, we make it easy. With fast and easy approvals, we'll help finance the vehicle you need, no matter your credit history. Stop by 911 West Emmett Avenue in Waverly or call 740-947-7800.
What you're seeing is a strength of schedule play here. That's why
Sure.
the game is 3-0.
Well, for me, it's about guessing which way they're going here. Snap, going to hand it off the right side. He's going to have the first down, but, man, the Tigers hit him hard. Give him a couple down to the 31. It will be first down. Another Indian loses his helmet. And, by the way, number one, the quarterback has yet to come back in, Todd.
He must have lost more than a helmet there. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not sure what's going on, but you said that's Hunter Cunningham in there at quarterback now?
Yes, sir.
So 1st and 10 for the Indians at just inside the Waverly 32-yard line. We're just under 6 minutes to go in the half. Again, Valley leads 3-0.
I think you just got to sell out here and dare them to throw.
Yeah. Twin receivers out to the left and a split out to the right for the Indians. Shotgun formation. Cunningham, handoff left side, trying to get outside, looking for room to run. Tigers all over it, and he's going to go down and lose some yardage back to the 35-yard line. Nice job that time. Cavalry got there, Todd.
Yeah, that's great pursuit that time by the Tiger D-lines. These uniforms are always hard to see the numbers. It's,
It is, I agree. So it'll be 2nd down and 13.
I like to give the shout out to the kids that make a play, but man, sometimes I can't see though.
So 2nd and 13 for the Indians. I'm guessing they go to the air here. 3 receivers right, split left. 1 back in the backfield. Of course, Cunningham still in there at quarterback. Audible at the line. We'll see what the call is. Snap. Cunningham back to pass. Going to throw it down the left sideline. Looking for his receiver. And he's got him at the 12-yard line. Pretty well covered there by Jamie Blackwell, just unaware the ball had arrived.
Number 2, Lex Logan with a nice catch there. Yeah, it was great coverage. Just got to make a play on the ball.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Indians at the Waverly 12-yard line.
Maybe it's part of their master plan here. I don't know.
I don't either. It's a strange one. Twin receivers out to the right, a split left, and backs on either side of Cunningham in the shotgun. Motion now out to the right. Snap, going to hand it off that left side. He runs into a whole bunch of Tigers. Give him a gain of a couple up to the 10, where it'll be 2nd and 8.
You know, the Tiger D linemen and linebackers got to be thrilled that they're not facing an average of 285 across the front line this week, you know.
It's a lot different. It's like swinging a heavy bat in the on-deck circle, right?
Yes.
So 2nd and 8 from the 10, 4:25 and counting to go in the half. Again, Valley leads 3-0. Twin receivers out to the right. Again, 1 back directly behind Cunningham in the shotgun. Snap. Going to hand it off that right side, cuts to the outside, and puts his head down. We got a flag, and I think it's going to be a hold on number 75 of the Indians. So he was short of a first down, but the hold going to move it back.
Good call, General.
Well, he kind of went down on top of him after he blocked him to the ground, but he did help him up after he did that, Todd.
Well, man, if you're going to get a 10-yard penalty, I wouldn't help him up.
He didn't know. I don't think he knew it was a penalty when he helped him up.
Thought he got a pancake.
So that's going to move the ball back to the 20-yard line, where it will be 2nd down and 18.
Yep.
2nd and 18 from the 20. Now it's keeping it in front, guys. Twins right, split left. Snap, going to hand it off again off that left side, and not much doing. The Tigers give up a few yards. We'll give him 4 up to the 16, but it's going to be 3rd and a bunch.
You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Giving up 4 on 2nd and 18. 3rd and 14. down close to the goal line should be tough to pick up.
This game is cooking.
Yes, it's moving quickly tonight, and for different reasons than the last couple of weeks.
We got a different running clock this week.
That's right. So 3rd and 14 from the Waverly 16, 3:30 and counting to go here in this first half. Boy, the Tigers would love to get a couple stops here, go down the score. Well, let's start with the stop, guys. Twins out to the right again. Snap. Cunningham back to Pascal and throw it in the flats.
Man.
It's picked off by Sawyer Myers, and he's going to the house.
They called a false start.
Oh, my God. Sawyer Myers is going to the house.
That's the greatest penalty Valley could ever ask for.
There's that Murphy's Law again.
Because it was pick 6. But it's nullified by a false start.
Oh, my Lord. Sawyer.
What a play. I mean, that was a tremendous play by Mr. Myers.
So that'll move it back even farther. 3rd and 19 now for the Indians. Obviously near field goal range for Bender. Twin receivers on a wing right, split left for Cunningham and the Indians. Snap to Cunningham, back to pass, looks to his right. Now he's going to throw it over the middle, and he's got a receiver, and he's going to get into the end zone for a Valley Indian touchdown. And I got to give Cunningham credit. He stood in the face of some pressure there and delivered a ball down the middle.
He looked like he's a veteran right there.
What a throw. So the Indians get on the board. Extra point to come. So, Snard, we go from a pick 6 from the defensive end to 6 for the Indians.
Yeah,
wow.
You can't make this up.
No. So Bender in for the extra point. Snap, the hold is down, the kick is up, and they blew it dead.
Offsides on us.
We're going to call offsides on the Tigers. They blew it dead before the kick, so we'll see what they decide to do here. Indians have a player laying on the ground.
Kicker.
Not sure what's going on there as he stands up. He's taking his helmet off. What did they decide there?
Well, they're going to go for 2 now.
Yeah, offsides against the Tigers. It moves it up.
Yeah, but the whole defense is leaving the field. Why is that?
Dead ball, encroachment on the defense. If we have the distance to the goal, we will have a retry.
Okay, so the Tiger defense left the field, but now they got to get back out there. They are going to go for 2 from the 1.5 yard line. So we'll see what the call is here. I'm still interested to see what's going on here at this quarterback position for the Indians, although Cunningham's looked the part so far.
Well, he stood there and took a hit on that one.
He certainly did.
But you got him backed up. I mean, man, you can't let McNeil, one of the best athletes in the Southern Ohio, run wide open down the middle of the field.
The Indians have taken a timeout.
Their final timeout.
We're going to stay right here because we'll go to break after this extra point attempt. But, guys, you know, Todd, you go from a pick 6 for your defensive end that completely turns this game to a conversion, not only a conversion 3rd and 18, but a touchdown.
Yeah, it's just mind-boggling. We've yet to get a very good break so far.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if we have, it's been in the second half when it didn't matter.
Yeah, for sure.
But when the game's on the line, I don't know. It's just frustrating.
Well, the Tigers got to put it behind them, and after this extra point, find a way to get the ball into the end zone.
The Tigers should have been up 7-3 going into this play.
Or 14, and your play should be happening.
Yeah.
Their own penalty saved them.
But you can't let you
got to make your own breaks, right?
The body language has got to pick up a notch.
Gabe's not wanting to go off field just yet.
Gabe's down there ready to rock those drums. Extra point to come. High backfield for the Indians. Snap, quarterback going to keep it himself. Dives forward and no call yet. They're going to give him the 2-point conversion. 2:55 to go in the first half. 11-0 Valley. We'll be back. You're watching and listening to Waverly Football on Total Media Sports.
Your hometown Chevy.
For all your financial needs, trust the First National Bank of Waverly. Serving the community with personal service you can count on. Call 740-947-2136 or visit thefirstnational.com today.
For generations, Boyer Funeral Home has served Waverly and Piketon with compassion and care. From traditional services to cremation, we're here for you 24/7. Call 740-947-2161 or visit BoyerFuneral.com. Need a car but worried about your credit? At Glockner Auto Credit, we make it easy. With fast and easy approvals, we'll help finance the vehicle you need, no matter your credit history. Stop by 911 West Emmett Avenue in Waverly or call 740-947-7800.
They go 18 plays, 93 yards, 10-18 off the clock. Puts their time of possession to 17:31 to the Tigers 3:34.
Gee whiz, 18 plays.
So usually you got at high school, they don't make it to 18 plays.
Bender to kick it away. Approach, kick, end over end kick, a little shorter this time, headed toward Briar Bar. It kind of sticks in the ground. He's out across the 20. 25, breaks the tackle, and out about the 28 or so. So the Tigers will have it there. 2:46 to go in the half, 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and score. And guys, with Valley getting the ball to start the second half, it seems pretty important.
Yeah, we got to score here. The worst thing we can do, though, is turn the ball over with time on the clock.
That's a great point. And they don't have any timeouts, so we control this.
The Cunningham kid looks a little bit more comfortable throwing the ball.
Yeah, he does. So here come the Tigers. Twin receivers out to the right. That's Bartz and Nelson. Trey Perry split out to the left. Only 5 defenders in the box for the Indians. Fakes a handoff, quick throw to Perry, and he's going to be ahead for a gain of about 4. Will set up 2nd and 6. And you know, a little feel-out play there. It's not like you mentioned you don't want to give it right back. Plenty of time to get down the field. Same formation for the Tigers. Snap to Myers. Looks quickly into the flat. He's got Perry. Breaks that first tackle. Fighting forward. Falls across near the 40. He's going to have a Tiger first down. Well, I'll tell you what. That's some tight coverage. Myers is zipping it in there, too. But he gets it there pretty quick, so.
Well, you might want to try one of those.
Hitch and goes?
Hitch and goes. Yeah.
Now, the bracket defender that was out here on Perry's moved into the box now. Snap, going to fake the handoff, and they're going to throw it down the sideline. And there's going to be a penalty on the defender there. Pushed Perry out of bounds while the ball was in flight, I believe.
2 flags on the play.
The back judge and the line judge threw their flags. Pass was incomplete, but so we'll see what the call is here. It is pass interference. That's a 15-yarder. So that gets the Tigers into Valley territory at the 45. So far, so good in this drive. Again, the Tigers with 2 timeouts, no hurry, and like Snob mentioned, regardless of what happens this drive, we don't want to give the Indians the ball back.
No, you don't, but you also do want to score it.
Absolutely.
Because they get the second half kickoff.
Stacked receivers to the right, 2 of them. Snap. Going to fake the handoff now. Give it to Perry on the end around. There's a wrinkle we haven't seen out of the Tigers. Perry using that speed to get outside. We'll give him a gain of about 4. Well, they're only going to give him 3. It looked like a better play than that.
That play had tremendous potential. We had a couple wideouts whiff on their blocks out there.
Because he can wheel it. Perry needs a back up. He's about 5 yards off the sides. 2nd and 7 for the Tigers from the 42. Snap to Myers, back to pass, looks left, now back to his right. He's going to fire it down the field, and there's got to be a penalty there, yeah. Is that Nelson?
Yeah.
No, that's Briar Bartz that was near tackled. He had a step on the guy. Maybe not a bad play by the Valley defender, though.
Yeah, NFL rules, that's not so good, but high school rules.
Only 15 yards, right?
Saves a touchdown.
So that'll move the ball down to the 27-yard line, I believe. where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10 with a minute and a half to go. All kinds of time. No need to be in a hurry here. But touchdowns have been few and far between, so we'll take it whenever we can get it. Snap to Myers. Hand off to Kennison up the middle. Cuts out to the right. Now sneaks back toward the middle. Giving him a gain of a couple on the play up across the 25-yard line. 2nd and 8 from there. 3 receivers will move out to the left now for the Tigers. They'll have a tight end on the backside. Snap to Myers. Rolls out to his left. Looking. He's going to fire it out there in the flats, and he's got.
Nice catch.
Briar Barch, who has had a few moments that he wasn't super proud of. He should be real proud of that one. Great catch by Barch.
That was a tremendous catch. What makes it frustrating whenever the other ones don't happen. Because we've seen him make catches like that.
1 minute. Clock running again now. 1st down, Tigers at the 14. Snap. Going to fake the handoff, throw the slant.
Flag.
And another flag. Interference again going to be called on the Indians as he was all over him here on that slant. Perry was about to get loose.
Trey Perry did the old quick slant route there. Then number 5 from the Indians just grabbed and held on.
So that's going to be half the distance, which will get the ball. Oh, they're going to call holding. Okay, still half the distance, so it'll take it down to the 7-yard line. Todd got to finish here, man.
Well, you definitely need a touchdown here.
54 seconds to go. Pass was incomplete. The clock should start on the snap.
You know, the penalty situation here was just 6 for 39 for the Tigers and none for the Valley Indians.
Yeah,
all of a sudden,
changed.
5 for 42 for Valley all on this drive.
Yeah. So the officials talking a little bit. I'm not sure what they're discussing.
It'll be 1st down with a 1st down stick to go.
What?
First and goal instead of 1st and 5.
No, it's first. It is not an automatic 1st down, so the Tigers can get a 1st down because it was only a 7-yard penalty.
So how's it
It's 1st and 3.
It's 1st and 3 because it's a 7-yard penalty, and that's a
1st and 5.
It should be 1st and 3.
It is.
It is 1st and 3 from the 7. And that might be pretty important here. It might change what you do here with the 2 timeouts. Twin receivers out to the right, split left. Snap to Myers, going to hand it off to the left to Kennison. Runs into a whole big bunch of people, and he's going to lose a yard back to the 8.
You got to get your shoulder pads down low down here on the goal line. You got to
just go.
You got to initiate the contact.
Clock
there,
running
not
down
take
around 35 seconds. 2nd down and 4 now for the Tigers.
Jeez, he grabbed me.
We've got a flag from the referee.
Head ball, false start, number 52 of the offense. Be a 5-yard penalty.
Now look,
2nd down.
in my day, when you struggle to run the ball but you can throw it, sometimes this gives you a little space. You know what I mean? When you get down there close to the goal line, the field gets really small. Pull the positive with me, Harry. 29 seconds.
I'm yanking like a yank
And the
dog
clock's
here.
running. Clock's running. 25. 2 timeouts left for the Tigers. Twins right, split left. Snap to Myers. Going to hand it off straight up the middle to Kennison, who battles his way up around the 6. The Tigers will call timeout with 15 seconds to go. We'll take a 30-second break with them. We'll be back. You're listening to Waverly Football and watching us on Total Media Sports.
Looking for a job that works with your life? Your local McDonald's is now hiring. Join a team that's all about flexibility, growth, and a fun, fast-paced work environment.
At McDonald's, we're more than just burgers. We're part of the community. From supported local events to helping neighbors in need, we're proud to give back.
Apply today at your local Chill Coffee or Waverly McDonald's or McHire.com. We'd love to have you on the team.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I'm loving it.
Since 1992,
At 3rd and 3 from the 7. That's where we had it 1st and 3 a minute ago, Todd. 15 seconds and a timeout.
We wasted probably about 12 to 15
Clock
seconds
should have
there.
stopped on a penalty, though.
You got to throw it here, right, on 3rd down.
Well, you don't have to because you have a timeout in the holster still, but
you got to get that 1st down, right? Also, so twin receivers out to the right. Trey Perry split out to the left. Snap to Myers, going to hand it off up the middle. He fumbles the football. Kennison picks it up. Timeout, Tigers. Tigers going to take a timeout.
They're going to milk it down to the last play of the half here.
Whew, wow. Tigers will take a timeout with 3 seconds to go to half. They're going to have it 4th down at the, somehow they got it to the 6. We gained a yard.
I don't want to be critical, but we haven't been able to run the ball for 3 weeks. And we've run it twice in a row down here at the goal line.
Well, and I think they're basing that on how wide this Valley defense is. There are only 5 guys in the box, so there's 6 guys out there in pass coverage. Generally speaking, you got to be able to run it with 5 guys in the box. You got 5 guys to block them. You know, there's no extra defenders in that box. So, but I'm not disagreeing with you. It hasn't worked out. So, well, I'm here to tell you this is a pass.
If it's not, then I'm going home.
It's a field goal is what it is.
How about a reverse pass?
It's
we're going to kick a field goal. Spangenberger to attempt a 23-yard field goal from the left hash. Hold your breath. Snap is good. The hold is down. Kick is up. And the kick is good. As time runs out in the first half, the Tigers are on the board. Halftime here at Radiator Field, 11-3 is our score. And we are going to take you away to our halftime segment. Marty will do a good job, and we'll see you in just a little bit.
Welcome back to Total Media night, and this is high school football tonight. I'm Marty Bannister. Great to have you with us here at the intermission. We will be getting you back to the game you are listening to here coming up shortly. Well, this is week number 4 of the high school football season, which means next week we will have reached the halfway point of the 2025 campaign. Just 5 weeks till the playoffs start. Hard to believe we've gotten this deep into the high school football season. Earlier this week, the Associated Press released its first weekly top 10 rankings. And I thought while we had the opportunity here at the break, we would run down those for you and give you an idea of who some of the top teams are in the state of Ohio. Now, again, when you look at these rankings, of course, everyone's main focus, Joe Idle's computer rankings. But right now, the AP poll gives you kind of an idea of who some of the best teams are in the state. Let's start with Division I, where Lakewood St. Edward sits atop the top 10 rankings, followed by Cincinnati St. Xavier, Lewis Center, Olentangy Orange, Mentor, Cincinnati Elder, Cincinnati Moeller, Middletown, Columbus Upper Arlington, Dublin Jerome, and Westchester Lakota West. Moving down to Division II, Uniontown Lake is your number 1 ranked team. Cincinnati Anderson, which lost in the state championship game last year in Division II, holds down the number 2 spot. Canal Winchester checks in at number 3. Wadsworth is 4. Avon, which beat Cincinnati Anderson for the state championship, is the 5th ranked team in Division II. Macedonia Nordonia holds down the number 6 spot. Medina Highland is 7th. Kings Mill Kings over in the Cincinnati area is 8th. Cuyahoga Falls Walsh Jesuit is 9th. And Louisville checks in at number 10. In Division III, Columbus Bishop Watterson, which won the state championship last year in D3, holds down the top spot. Their starting quarterback is Ohio State head coach Ryan Day's son, RJ. Number 2 is Wapakoneta. Number 3 belongs to Medina Buckeye. Gates Mill Hawken is ranked at number 4. Tip City Tippecanoe is the number 5 team in the state. Canfield is 6th. London is 7th. Columbus Hamilton Township is 8th. Youngstown Ursuline is 9th. And Hamilton Baden holds down spot number 10. In Division 4, Shelby is ranked number 1. Cincinnati Taft is number 2. Canadian Hutton Indian Valley is ranked 3rd. Cleveland Glenville is ranked at number 4. Cincinnati Wyoming is 5th. Hubbard is 6th. New Lexington 7th. Galion 8th. Chardon Notre Dame Cathedral Latin checks in at number 9. And Cincinnati Indian Hill is ranked 10th in the state. Division 4 is where one of our area teams first shows up. That's Unioto. They are ranked 17th in Division 4. Moving down to Division 5, Liberty Center is ranked at number 1, followed by Oak Harbor, Poland Seminary. The defending state champion Ironton Fighting Tigers are 4th. Wheelersburg is 5th. Williamsburg ranked number 6th. Barnesville 7th. Findlay Liberty Benton at number 8. Girard number 9. And Worcester Triway checks in at number 10. In Division 6, Perennial Power Kirtland holds down the number 1 position, followed by Bluffton, Columbus Grandview Heights, Coldwater, Dalton, Smithville, Hopewell Loudon, Cincinnati Deer Park, Sherwood Fairview, and Colonel Crawford. And rounding out things in Division 7, Maria Stein Marion Local, which has won 65 consecutive games, is ranked number 1 in the state, followed by Lima Central Catholic, MacDonald, Jeromesville Hillsdale, New Bremen, Mohawk, St. Henry, another area team, Beaver Eastern. Fairport Harbor Harding is number 9. And once again, we have a team from our listening area, Portsmouth Notre Dame. They are ranked at number 10 in the state in the Division 7 statewide rankings. That's a look at the Associated Press top 10 polls from around the state of Ohio. When we come back, we will have more of high school football tonight. This is High School Football on Total Media Sports.
For generations, Boyer Funeral Home has served Waverly and Piketon with compassion and care. From traditional services to cremation, we're here for you 24/7. Call 740-947-2161 or visit BoyerFuneral.com. Need a car but worried about your credit? At Glockner Auto Credit, we make it easy. With fast and easy approvals, we'll help finance the vehicle you need, no matter your credit history. Stop by 911 West Emmett Avenue in Waverly or call 740-947-7800. Need a great haircut, fast and fuss-free? At Great Clips, no appointment is needed. Check real-time wait times online or in the app. Then walk in and get the haircut you want when you want it. Great Clips. Stylish, affordable, convenient. Find your nearest salon today. Since 1992, Sport and Shoes on West Emmett Avenue has been your go-to for custom screen printing, embroidery, and footwear that fits your vibe. Head to 613 West Emmett Avenue or call 740-947.
Big performances from all across the state of Ohio last week, including a number in our area. Let's run down some of those for you right now. Nelsonville York beat Colgrove last week, 34-6. Austin Gautier ran 19 times for 150 yards and scored a touchdown and completed a pass for 23 yards. Walker Stone's all-around effort, including 90 rushing yards and 1 touchdown on 3 carries, 1 reception for a 40-yard score, and 16 tackles on defense, including 1 fumble recovery to lead the Buckeyes. Cam Sullivan completed 7 of 9 passes for 102 yards and a score, and rushed 4 times for 40 yards and a touchdown as Nelsonville York rolled to the victory. Of course, the game you heard last week on Total Media Sports, Athens defeated Marietta 33-21. Of course, the matchup of former Southeastern Ohio Athletic League rivals. Anthony Sutton carried for 209 yards and scored a couple of touchdowns, toted the football 26 times. Briar Thomas, 11 of 16 throwing, 228 yards and 2 scores, and Weston Wheatley had 6 receptions for 118 yards and 1 touchdown in the victory. Another game you heard last week on Total Media Sports saw the Trimble Tomcats defense pitch its second consecutive shutout, beating Vinton County 14-0. Individually, Trevor Gowan rushed for 122 yards and a score, and Luke Osborne added 92 yards rushing and also picked off a pass in the victory. Also last week, a big non-league game saw Wheelersburg beat Jackson 17-7. Of course, we had coverage of that for you here on Total Media Sports. It was the first time the Pirates had beaten the Ironmen since 2018, which, oh, by the way, was the last time Wheelersburg began a season at 3-0. Braylon Rucker completed 7 of 13 passes for 130 yards and a score, and fellow senior Brady Doss made 4 catches for 112 yards and 1 touchdown. The Valley Indians beat Piketon 24-7 on Friday night, one of the big non-conference rivalry games throughout the area. Valley has started the season 3-0 for the first time since 2015. Portsmouth a victory last week. They scored the game's final 24 points and scored in all 3 phases of their 24-9 non-league victory over Greenup County. Fernando Pox rushed for 153 yards and a touchdown. Jacob Roth made a field goal and 2 extra points. And Leland Skurlock scored on a strip and score on a kickoff return. Portsmouth beat Greenup for the first time since the former Ohio-Kentucky Athletic Conference Rival Series, renewed 2 years ago. And before we let you go, we need to keep you updated on the longest winning streak in the state of Ohio and one of the nation's best right now. That belongs to Division 7 power Maria Stein Marion Local. They've now won 67 straight games. The latest, last week's 21-14 victory over St. Henry. St. Henry's Jack Hulsman's 47-yard interception return in the first quarter, the first points allowed by Marion Local in a regular season game since Week 5 of last season. But they continue to roll right along, rallying for the victory. The Flyers have now won 67 straight games, ranked number 1 in the state of Ohio in Division 7. That's a look at what's going on around the state in high school football. We invite you to stay with us. Second half action of the game you are listening to is coming up next. You are listening to High School Football tonight on Total Media Sports.
At Botkin Hornback Funeral Home, they
Hometown Chevy is proud to bring you the hometown games and local coverage for Waverly, Western, Eastern, and Piketon. From classrooms to courts, fields to fairgrounds, we back the hometown heroes that make Southern Ohio shine. Hometown is driven by your success, and that means all-star service and our secret weapon, the Hometown Advantage. Free oil changes for life and a 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. You're not just buying a vehicle, you're joining a winning team. Visit us in Waverly.
Of 11-3, and Todd, I know you were a little frustrated there in that first half, but the Tigers able to get on the board. That's a positive, right?
I'm glad that they did kick the field goal there since it went in.
Well, that's a dynamite drop in. We're all glad they kicked it since it went in, Harry.
But I didn't like the play calls before the field goal. I thought
I got you.
I got you. End zone, trying to get the touchdown. But this is way better than a running clock at halftime, which we've had the last 2 weeks, and some people predicted it may happen again this week because Valley comes in 3-0.
Yeah.
We come in 0-3. Yeah. But I think they were comparing apples to oranges,
I got 2 words for that. Whatever, Phil. Anyway, we're not going to elaborate on what that means, but hey, we have a special guest in the box tonight. He's a friend of ours. He's a guy who's brought something pretty cool to Pike County. It's over a decade old now. Rick Green, Mr. Sam Jam himself, welcome to the booth.
Hey, thanks for inviting me up here. In a former life, I used to spend a lot of time in press boxes, so it's always good to get back up here.
Hey, we had a hell of a time getting him through security to get him up here.
Well, plus he has to sign a lot of autographs. He used to be editor of the paper down in Portsmouth. Matter of fact, Chuck Greenslade and I talked a little bit about that. He said you were a little tough back in the day, pretty demanding of your folks.
Well, we like to do things the right way, General.
You know what he said? I'm Rick Green, Beanie.
Well, down there, is it Russell County? Is that where it was? Where you're from?
No, I'm from Russell, Kentucky, which is just across the river, a little suburb of Ashland. And I grew up in Flatwoods, but I was a Russell Red Devil.
Russell Red Devil. What you got on that, Harry? You got anything on that?
Satan's in the house.
So Rick, tell us. Total Media was one of your sponsors, as well as Todd Harris Realty with your Sam Jam Bluegrass Festival. I know I had a great time. What was your overall take on the festival this year?
Yeah, so the festival for over 10 years has just steadily grown, and the Saturday night we had almost 4,000 people. In the Pike County Fairgrounds. It was a very special night, I thought, because we had a reunion of the Pure Prairie League, which of course, we had several members found, that legendary band here in Waverly, and so it was a special night for Pike County. I'm very proud of the festival, and it's one of those things where I'm proud of it because we've got so many people in this community that play a role in it, including the 2 folks I'm sitting beside here. So it takes a lot of people and a great team to put on a festival of that size, and we're really proud of where it's at, and we're looking forward to the future.
Well, you mentioned Pure Prairie League, and when it was time to honor the sponsors and put us all up on stage, I was looking for Mr. Harris to get him up there, and he said that he was backstage with Pure Prairie League, and I assumed he was back there getting some autographs. Turns out they were getting autographs from Todd Harris.
Yeah, that's not shocking to me.
Hey, time out. And we ended up in front of the stage, so.
Yeah.
What was up with that, Rick? Todd wasn't impressed. He wanted to be up there where he didn't get all his glory.
I could climb those 3 steps. Give me 3 steps. Give me 3 steps, mister.
Well, we had quite a stage arrangement for the Pure Prairie League, so they have a lot of different, instruments. And I'll tell you what I loved about that was my friend John Call, was able to get up on stage, just a legendary steel guitar player, one of the original members, and that was really a special night, and he had some very kind words to say about the festival, and that was very special to me. And so again, just a great night in Pike County, what I think is a historic night. People will remember that one for a long time.
Well, and not only that, and not only the good time, but that the economic impact on the area. I mean, I don't think maybe it's mentioned enough that what the Sam Jam Festival does for the economy locally. I think you have an idea what that might be.
Yeah, so by our conservative estimates, it's about a $4 million a year annual economic impact on Pike County. It impacts a lot of, restaurants, hotels, gas stations, a number of our
Greg and Kathy at Richie's liquor store.
A number of support partners are impacted, but yeah, it's about a $4 million economic impact annually. What I'm really proud of too is we got a great partner with the Pike County Senior Fair Board, and with those folks, all of the camping proceeds go to support our local 4-H program. So that's about a $25,000 lick every year that goes to our local 4-H program here in Pike County, and we want to be a good corporate partner too, and so that's been something I've been certainly dedicated to, is making sure that we're playing a part ourselves. It's not it's not just what we're doing to bring entertainment here, but it's also the impact we're having with local people.
Well, and locally we appreciate it. I mean, I'm relatively new to it. Only the last few years have I got deeply involved, and now you can't beat me away with a stick. I love everything about it. Now, Rick, it is all cheer night. It's alumni cheerleader night. Yeah. We have I'm going to guess 150 cheerleaders. Who's the hottest cheerleader?
I got a favorite. I'll tell you that. Her name is Brooke Green, and I laughed earlier in the week.
We don't play favoritism in the booth up here. We don't allow no homers up here.
But I will tell you that I did get a chuckle when she told me she was going to cheer practice.
You said what? You're taking them food?
So these folks,
is that code for I gotta meet the girls with the monkey?
The cheer practice has been real with these group of ladies that have come out as alumni cheerleaders. They have worked hard. It's going to be a lot of fun watching them, and again, just another great night where we've got a lot of people out supporting our local
Do we have
schools.
any ice packs on standby with some wrap?
Well, I'm keeping a close eye on the alumni the cheerleaders, and also where the emergency tent is. Yes.
All right, we're gonna go back to the station and let our sponsors, like Todd Harris Realty, have a little time here at halftime, and we'll be back. And Rick Green may still be here. We got about 5 minutes left in halftime. We'll be back. You are watching and listening to Waverly Football on Total Media Sports.
It takes determination to create a successful business. It's never easy, but always worth it. It takes making a leap of faith. It takes patience and late nights to reinvest in a startup. But it also takes asking for guidance from dependable people. All to turn a dream into a reality. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
Need tires, an oil change, a quick repair? Waverly Tire and Auto Repair has you covered. Located at 716 West Emmett Avenue, we've been keeping Waverly rolling with honest service, fast turnaround, and fair prices. Waverly Tire and Auto, where trust meets the road.
Your Hometown Chevy is proud to bring you the hometown games and local coverage for Waverly, Western, Eastern, and Piketon. From classrooms to courts, fields to fairgrounds, we back the hometown heroes that make Southern Ohio shine. Hometown is driven by your success, and that means all-star service and our secret weapon, the Hometown Advantage. Free oil changes for life and a 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. You're not just buying a vehicle, you're joining a winning team. Visit us in Waverly or start
opponents, and we had hoped it would make a difference, and so far tonight it has.
Yeah, it looks to me. Yeah, it looks looks to me like, whenever you've got two teams that line up, a lot of times you can just kind of tell by the, by the caliber of athletes and the talent that's on the field. And, so far the defense has been a little bit of bend but don't break, but they're hanging in there. And at the end of the day, we got to halftime. We're one score down. It's a one-score game, and the Tigers can get there.
Well, and Rick, Todd talked about, it's been a little bit of Murphy's Law. The Tigers just can't seem, every time something can go wrong, it seems to. And if you were watching when Sawyer Myers picked off a pass and was going to the house for a touchdown, and a penalty on the Indians saved them 6 points.
Yeah.
That's just Todd. Yeah, Todd had to take a break for a minute. He had to take his headphones off for a second on that one. So it was a little bit on the rough side. Hey, Rick Green, I wanted to keep you here so we could say thank you for coming up. We always enjoy having you. We love the Sam Jam Bluegrass Festival. Look forward to it for many years to come. And we can't wait to be a part of it. And thank you for coming up and seeing us tonight.
Yeah, and we appreciate it again. And another shout out to Total Media and Todd Harris Realty and all our sponsors. Without those folks, doesn't matter what we do, we can't put on a show. So
I was going to say, don't forget Todd Harris Realty. That's very important.
Yeah, you'll be lucky to get out of this booth.
Where the pizza's hot and the good times never stop. Cardo's has a full arcade and party package options to keep
Get a great haircut, fast and fuss-free. At Great Clips, no appointment is needed. Check real-time wait times online or in the app. Then walk in and get the haircut you want when you want it. Great Clips. Stylish, affordable, convenient. Find your nearest salon today. Need a car but worried about your credit? At Glockner Auto Credit, we make it easy. With fast and easy approvals, we'll help finance the vehicle you need, no matter your credit history. Stop by 911 West Emmett Avenue in Waverly or call 740-947-7800. Need a great haircut, fast and fuss-free? At Great Clips, no appointment is needed. Check real-time wait times online or in the app. Then walk in and get the haircut you want when you want it. Great Clips. Stylish, affordable, convenient. Find your nearest salon today.
Tigers by a score of 11-3, and if things just go just a tick different, this score could look even different than it does. I mean, it's an 8-point game. It could be a little bit in the Tigers' favor. Snod, welcome back to the booth. Tell us about that first half.
All right, for Lucasville, 11 first downs, 100 yards on 25 carries, 3 of 5 passing for 63 yards total. Offense, 30 plays for 163 yards, 5.4 yards per play average. Had the ball for 17 minutes and 31 seconds. For the Tigers, 6 first downs, 28 yards on 8 carries, 96 yards through the air on 7 of 12 passing, 20 plays, 124 yards, 6.2 yards per play average, and only had the ball 6:29. Individually for the Tigers, Kennison with 5 carries for 22 yards. Gunnar Myers with 2 carries for 1 yard. Myers 7 of 12 passing for 96 yards. Receiving has Nelson 2 for 60, Briar Barch 2 for 20, Trey Perry 2 for 12, and Justin Kennison 1 for 4.
Well, Todd, coming into this second half, Tigers going to kick it away to the Indians. I got 2 questions. First of all, any chance of an onside kick here out of the Tigers?
No, I don't think you want to give them that kind of field position when you're only down 1 score. The defense is playing fairly decent. I don't think you want to do that right here. Just kick it down and try to bow your back and get the ball back.
Well, you got to believe, let's assume the Tigers do kick it deep. Just from a mental standpoint, not only the scoreboard, but how important it is for the Tigers to get a stop at some point here defensively.
Well, you have to. If you let them, they give that 18 plays there.
Well, that's what I was just going to touch on that. The Valley Indians scoring drive, 13 plays, 65 yards, 18 plays, 93 yards. Usually in high school football, they don't get to that many plays without
You
a
mean
mistake.
like there's going to be a pick 6?
Yeah, or penalties or something
to
stop it from getting to that point.
Well, every time we get them behind the chains, like we had them behind the chains, then they give up the pass down the middle of McNeil, wide open.
Hey, and I don't know if the starting quarterback for the Indians' helmet is broke.
He was playing defense the last defensive possession.
Was he?
Yes.
So they left Cunningham in at quarterback. I actually got a text about their dual play. I can't remember who it got it from.
Well, Cunningham looks comfortable.
Yeah, he certainly
doesn't
does.
look like a kid that just comes in here and there.
Well, he is a junior. He's not exactly a rookie off the bench.
So the witnesses of the Valley game say that Cunningham is more of a thrower of the two quarterbacks. He does play a decent amount. So
they're both juniors. Conaway is 6'1", 165. Cunningham's 5'9", 155. You know, you would think the 6'1" kid would be more of the
passer.
thrower.
Yeah,
Right,
I agree. So again, the Tigers will kick it away here to the Indians to start the second half, and Todd has assured us that there'll be no onside kick.
I am not assured it. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it.
Oh, well, whatever. Same thing.
To whatever, me, clown.
Bob.
It's going to be tough one tomorrow.
What was that?
The Bobcats have something tomorrow.
The Bobcats, huh? Bobcats and the Buckeyes tomorrow. I saw a stat thing on Twitter where the Bobcats could dominate.
Whoever the West Virginia AD was scheduling West Virginia to go to Athens. If he's still there, should be fired immediately. Why would you do that? If you're a Power 4 school, why would you come to Athens?
Well, maybe they've heard the stories about Court Street, Todd.
Well, maybe. Well, apparently they must have been there because,
or they want to be there.
They only scored 10 points against the OU Bobcats. OU is all I got to say.
Okay, the Tigers in Spangenberg. Man, I love saying that name. Ready to kick it away for the Tigers?
You called him Spangenberger earlier.
Well,
right. He calls people whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But tomorrow I will be
himself.
sporting my OSU, but I will have my OU socks on.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Got to support your alma mater.
Spangenberg with no mouthpiece about to kick it away.
I did go to
and it is a
schools.
boomer. Spangenberg catches a hunk of it back to the 3-yard lines across the 10, 15, 20, trying to get out to the left side. He gets past Perry, 25, 30, 35, and he's finally going to be knocked down. It looks like about the 45-yard line.
A nice, beautiful kickoff like that did not get rewarded.
Yeah, that was McNeil, correct?
Should have onside it.
Yeah, see? I told you. You wouldn't listen to me. So Valley with good field position here start the second half. Again, leading 11-3 with the ball on their own 45-yard line. Again, Cunningham in at quarterback for the Indians.
Richie?
I don't think so. Richie taller than him. Two backs in the backfield. Now McNeil's going to move out as a slot on the right side to Twins right, split left. Cunningham in the shotgun. Snap, going to hand it off up the middle to Aaron. Breaks the initial tackle, but the Tigers scrum him. They're still pushing forward, and it looks like a gain of about 6. But
okay, here's my. You see all of our Tigers just standing up straight?
Yep.
They should be coming and trying to get a piece of that. You know what I mean?
Looks like in the area of holding, and it is going to be a hold against the Indians.
Those boys did not know there's a holding back there.
No, you're right.
They're standing there watching the
Let's
kid.
assume they did.
They're standing there watching the kid move the pile.
Sure.
And they're just standing straight up. Come and get a piece.
So the ball is now moved back to the 35, where it'll be 1st and 20 now for the Indians.
Man, look at all them cheerleaders.
So it's a good start here for this Tiger defense. Where's Brooke Greenby down there, Tom?
Brooke and her mom, Jody. Right next
I
to
see
her,
him.
right here.
I see him.
Right
Down
in
there
front of us.
rocking it out. All right. Twins right, split left for the Indians. Cunningham in the shotgun. Snap. Want to hand it off straight up the middle. Looking for room. Now going to break it out to the outside. He's got room. 50, 45, 40. Trey Perry trying to chase him down. Is he going to catch him? And he is not. Boy, it was one of those plays. There was a scrum at the line of scrimmage. And, boy, once he busted it outside, it was on. Containment loss for the Tigers.
Well, I watched it last week of the Bengals. Every play, the defensive end just come breaking in. Straight into the line because the play is out there. You got to have containment out there. You got to have discipline. Hold your line and keep them.
You saw it in the Ravens-Bills game. Joey Bosa came inside.
Oh,
Lamar Jackson,
he got burned
and
like
they said,
crazy.
Joey, you can't do that. Well, the next play, he stayed outside and turned him back inside. That's your job as a defensive end.
So Bender on for the extra point. Snap is good. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is way good. 11:23 to go in the third. 18-3 Indians. We'll be back. You're watching and listening to Waverly Football on Total Media Sports.
takes determination to create a successful business. It's never easy, but always worth it. It takes making a leap of faith. It takes patience and late nights to reinvest in a startup. But it also takes asking for guidance from dependable people. All to turn a dream into a reality. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
7 seconds off the clock, 55-yard touchdown run.
18-3 Indians. Bender to kick it away to the Tigers. High end over end kick going to be fielded by Bartsch at about the 10. He's across 15, 20, looking for room, across the 30, 35, and a saving tackle there made by the Indians out around the 41-yard line.
One man to beat there.
So Tigers on offense now, not what we wanted there on that first drive, but now they got to answer.
Well, you hate to call with just a minute elapsed in the third quarter a must drive, but I think this is
it feels like it. Yeah, it does feel like it. And the Tigers have shown the ability to move the football, so we'll see if that continues here. Ashton Gilbert in offensively, along with Landon Ramey, two wings on the left side. Oh, they got a little advantage here, guys, on the short side. Let's see if they go that way. Myers in the shotgun. Snap, going to hand it off, and it goes up the middle, nothing doing. Man, we had a major numbers advantage on the outside, but no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
I want to say it again. I watched Davion McBride last week. I know it was in cleanup time.
I know. You want to see him again.
I want to see him on the field a little bit.
So double wings again. Valley going to adjust now, move a few folks over to this side. Snap. Now they're going to run to that outside, and they got a little bit of room, and he's going to push forward up near the 44-yard line, gain of 5 there. And that was there on first down also. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers from the 44.
Has that extra gear to maybe bust one. You know what I'm saying? And just get through the line, and you got a shot.
3rd and 5 from the Waverly 44. Twins right, split left. Snap to Myers, back to pass, looking right. Now back over the middle. He's got a receiver. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to. Out of the reach of Hez Nelson and a little short of Trey Perry. They were both open.
Trey Perry was running.
Incomplete. The Tigers considering going for it here
Trey
on
Perry
4th and 5.
Running unopposed down the left side here.
Tigers going to stay on the field. 4th and 5. 10-18 to go in the third, trailing 18-3. They understand the moment. Again, Twins right, split left for Myers and the Tigers. Snap to Myers, back to pass, looking right, now back to his left. Going to throw it. It's well defended. Incomplete at the 49-yard line, and the Indians will take over. First down. Boy, I kind of misread. I'm not sure who Myers was throwing the 3rd down ball to, Todd, because I saw Trey Perry wide open.
Well, it was kind of in between, you know.
In between Nelson and him.
Right.
So.
Perry was running unopposed down the left side there.
Yeah.
And if he just put a little air under it, I don't know. It probably could have been 6, but.
Well, now you have to stop him.
So 1st and 10 for the Indians from the Waverly 44-yard line. They're going to go empty set because they're missing a tailback.
Oh, that's a penalty in the NFL. I don't know about
late substitution.
I don't know about
as Aaron makes his way on the field.
Apparently it's not.
Snap, going to hand it off to him, trying to get outside to the left. And he's met by a host of Tigers. They're going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Rosenberger in there, maybe Landon Ramey.
So after no gain, it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Indians from the Waverly 44-yard line. Whew. You know, the difference between winning and losing and standing games is such a thin line. Tigers are going to find that line. Twins right, split left for the Indians. Cunningham in the shotgun.
Pick.
Snap to Cunningham. Hand off to Aaron off that left side, and he's tripped up.
Flag on the play.
Gain of about 5, but there is a flag on the play. Going to be a hold, I assume.
I'm not assuming nothing here, but this might be the setup calls. Every time Valley gets a 10-yard holding penalty,
the next play is a dandy.
It goes 40. The next play.
Yeah.
Nolan Crabtree might be ahead of the game here as far as thinking.
Go ahead and give him a hug, and we'll see if they call it.
Let's go let's go 2nd and 20 instead of 3rd and 7.
So 2nd and 20 from the Valley 46-yard line. Clock running, 9:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Valley leading 18-3.
Did you know the 41-40 game between Baltimore and Buffalo is our night? It's the first one ever in NFL history.
Oh, my. Back to pass, being chased by a bunch of Tigers. Pass into the flats, and he's got his receiver. Another great throw by Cunningham into pressure. It's going to leave 3rd and 9 for the Indians.
I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt there. That was a lollipop just thrown up in the air, but
perfectly lollied.
Yeah.
Hey, area game score. St. Trace leads Piketon 28-6. I don't have a score on Union to Huntington. Chillicothe leads West 18-7. Minford over Oak Hill 21-0. Wheelersburg over Northwest 14-0.
What?
Yeah. 3rd and 9 for the Indians from the Waverly 43. Twin receivers and a wing into that boundary to the Valley side. Snap, going to fake the handoff, back to pass, and he's got a receiver in the flats, and the Tigers will get him down short of a first down at the 35-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 1 there for the Indians.
That's a good play call there. The Tigers thought they had a shot at him. That was on purpose. They let them all come to set up the screen pass there.
And Cunningham in his 5'9" frame able to get it over all them big dogs and get it to his receiver. So it's 4th and 1. Tigers don't jump. 21-0 Wheelersburg over Northwest. Updated score in the 3rd quarter. So 4th and 1 for the Indians. I backfield, double tight, flanker. Snap, quarterback keeps it himself, and he's going to have
5 yards.
A Valley first down at the Waverly 33-yard line.
Well, we had nobody over the nose of the ball there. I mean, that was a layup, basically.
Now, Cunningham goes to the side. The starting quarterback is on the field. I swear I saw him. He is.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, he was tight end. Yes, he was.
Okay, all right.
Number 1.
Playing Jedi mind tricks with you,
I know it. Twin receivers out to the right, split left, 2 backs on either side of Cunningham in the shotgun. 8 minutes to go in the 3rd. 18-3 Valley. Snap, going to hand it off to McNeil up the middle, makes a cut out to the right, got some room. Trey Perry saves a touchdown at the 23. Close to first down yards. There's a penalty on the far side of the field. It looks like it's going to be a sideline warning.
Good ball. Sideline warning on the offense.
Get back, Nolan.
Now listen, I find it funny they're calling it now. No one's been out past the numbers. What are they doing? Are they marking it
They
off?
moved the ball.
What? Is that the second time they called it?
No.
Oh.
Well, we're trying to figure it out, guys. I don't think they marked this off on the first time they called out. It's just a warning. So the ball will be at the 24-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Indians. Clock running, 7:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. 18-3 Valley. Twin receivers left, split right. Cunningham in the shotgun. Snap. Going to hand it off to Aaron off left side. Cuts to the outside. Cuts back in. And he's going to have first down, but a big couple of flags thrown by the referee and the back judge or the umpire, whatever.
What used to be the umpire who's in the backfield now with the referee, he's going to have to icy that elbow here.
All right, Todd.
He's tossing some tosses.
2nd and 1, you know how sometimes you say it's just best they got the first down. In this case, it wasn't. Now it's going to be 2nd and 11.
Okay.
Do we like 2nd and 11?
We haven't liked 2nd and nothing so far. So
clock continues to run. 7:30 to go here in the 3rd. 18-3 Valley.
2nd and 32. I think we'll be good.
All right. Well, we got 2nd and 11. We're going to have to make that work. Aaron in the backfield with Cunningham in the shotgun. Twin receivers right. Snap. Going to hand it off to Aaron, trying to get outside to the left. He breaks a tackle, but he gets chased and dragged down by Ashton Gilbert, I believe.
That's the frustrating thing, you know. Sometimes the Tigers have had it red and are there.
Yeah, unable to finish.
They just don't make the
so
tackle.
It'll be 3rd and 9 from the Waverly 32-yard line. Are we in Bender range right now?
I don't know. He's worn out. I watched him kick at least 30 kicks at halftime.
Trips right for the Indians. Cunningham in the shotgun. Aaron just to his left. Snap, going to throw it quickly, and it's picked off. Oh my gosh. Davion McBride was headed to the house for a pick 6, and it falls out of his hands, and it's going to be 4th down and 9.
Oh my
gosh, folks. This law has to flip at some point. Davion was gone. It was over. That's 2 pick 6s.
Hey, this Murphy guy's a clown. Come on, man.
We need to get rid of that cat. So the Indians will have it 4th and 9.
I mean, that was a lollipop. I mean,
4th and 9 at the Waverly 32.
Well, credits McBride for being on the spot, but man.
So it looks like the Indians will go for it here. Trips right. Snap. Going to throw it down the left sideline, looking for Jamie Blackwell, or the receiver there that Jamie Blackwell's guarding. It is complete, but there's going to be a penalty on the Indians. False start. Going to move it back to 4th and 14.
Legal formation or something.
Well, the guy that ran outside late wasn't set.
Yeah, he didn't get up and get set. So it's going to be a false start. And Todd, again, Blackwell, decent coverage, but never turned to find a football.
Well, I mean, those are not bullets coming. They're lollipops coming.
So it's going to be 4th down and 14 now.
It's not like Josh Allen's throwing a bullet out there. I mean, he was kind of throwing it up there.
So the Indians will now decide to punt. Once they get enough folks on the field, they're trying to get it figured out here. Snap a little bit high, but handled by the punter, and he booms a sky ball. Is going to fly out of bounds. Let's see where. I'm going to guess that's about the 16. He's going way too far to figure this one out, Todd.
15 max.
You nailed it, Mr. Harris, at the 15-yard line. 5:54 to go here in the 3rd. Hey, defense got to stop, Todd.
Hallelujah.
You know, and the defense has played, nobody expected them to stuff them and shut them out, right?
I'll call it decent.
Yes, and offense got to do their part now. So the Tigers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 15. Snap. Myers back to pass, going to throw it quickly on the screen. He's got his man, Briar Barch, who's headed across the 40, out across the 45-yard line. And Todd, I don't know if you noticed, but Davion McBride is in the tailback for the Tigers. Yes. So 1st and 10 Tigers out at the 35 after the 20-yard gain on the little slip screen.
I think he's earned the right after the last 2 weeks, watching what he's done at the end of the game.
5:35 to go in the 3rd. 18-3 Indians. 1st and 10 Tigers. Snap. Going to hand it off Davion Jones straight up the middle. He's going to scrum forward for a gain of.
They called him Jones again.
Oh, I know. I can't help myself. A gain of 5 on the play, though, Todd. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. That's Davion McBride. So 2nd and 5. Again, 5-12 and counting. Referee stops the clock. I'm not sure why.
And when you got limited numbers of upperclassmen,
I'm not sure what's going on here. Well, we got half the players are coming off. Now they're coming back. Okay, here we go. I think we had an equipment issue on the Valley side. Again, clock running. 5:05 to go in the 3rd. 18-3 Indians. Tigers have it 2nd and 5 on their own 40. Twins left, split right. Snap to Myers. Going to hand it off to McBride up the middle on that left side. Gain of about a yard across the 40 to the 41. And it'll be 3rd and 4 from there.
When you got limited number of playmakers because you don't have any seniors, you got to use the ones that maybe have a chance to bust one to the house. And I think Davion's proved that he has.
Should have already done it once. 3rd and 4 for the Tigers from their own 41. Snap to Myers. Pressure coming. Myers rolls out to the left, looking for his receiver in the flats, and he's got him. That's Hez Nelson across the 50 with a Tiger first down.
Did you see Davion's block picking up the blitzing linebacker and caught him just in time? That's a good job.
Nice job there. You know, Todd, they've run Davion up the middle a couple times. I'd love to see him get him to the outside here. See what he can do. Maybe not, but we'll see. 1st and 10 Tigers. Twins right, split left. Myers back to pass again. Looks right, now back to his left. Looking for Trey Perry. And it was there, just
the guy outside
out of his
there
reach.
was there too.
And incomplete, and it's going to be 2nd down. Tigers are so close, over and over and over again. We talk about it. Got to get that breakthrough moment. So clock stop, 4:08 to go in the 3rd. Again, 18-3 Valley. Waverly has it at midfield. Twins right, split left. Snap to Myers. Going to hand it off to Jones up the middle. McBride. I don't know why I do that. We'll give him a gain of a yard up to the 49. I'm just going to call him Davion. I'll stop right there.
I've been riding his positive trail, but that time he come in shoulder pads high, middling. You got to get down and
well, it's 3rd and 9.
You got to deliver the blow, not take the blow.
3rd and 9 for the Tigers. 2 down territory at midfield. 3:40 and counting to go in the 3rd, trailing 18-3. Twins right, split left.
This guy's offside.
Snap. Myers back to pass, looks right. Now back to the middle. Now going to fire it over the middle.
A little late hit here, maybe.
And incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and 9 for the Tigers. Every now and then there's a throw. I don't know what's going on. Hez is wondering himself, did I do something wrong on that route?
Yeah.
So clock stop, 3:31 to go. 4th and 9 for the Tigers. And they will go for it from midfield, trailing by 2 touchdowns.
I know it's 4th and 9, but this might be a time for one of those little screen passes, possibly.
And the Tigers going to take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break with them. We'll be back. You're watching and listening to Waverly Football on Total Media Sports.
Your Hometown Chevy is proud to bring you the hometown games and local coverage for Waverly, Western, Eastern, and Piketon. From classrooms to courts, fields to fairgrounds, we back the hometown heroes that make Southern Ohio shine. Hometown is driven by your success, and that means all-star service and our secret weapon, the Hometown Advantage. Free oil changes for life and a 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. You're not just buying a vehicle, you're joining a winning team. Visit us in Waverly or start at yourhometownchevy.com.
With 3:31 to go in the 3rd, trail 18-3. They face a 4th and 9 at the Valley 49-yard line. And, you know, Todd, I can't blame them for going for it here.
Oh, no. I totally agree with going for it here. You know, there's only so many possessions left. Down 15, you got to get a couple scores, and we've kind of held our own a little bit, but you got to think if you, I don't know.
It's been done, not to pour salt in the wound from Bills, Ravens.
Here we go. Tigers 4th and 9 from the Valley 49. Twins right, split left, and the Tigers are in motion. And that may change it to a punt situation.
I think you have to punt now.
I mean, I think you got to punt it now, Todd.
Yeah, 4th and 14. Yeah, I think you have to punt.
They're not even talking about it. Tigers going to go for it. 4th and 14 from their own 46. Twin receivers right, split left. Motion by Kennison. Snap to Myers. Back to pass. Looking. Going to fire it. He's got Hez Nelson, but nowhere near a first down.
Jeez, criminy.
So the Indians will take over at their own 49-yard line.
The play call is a 5-yard out on 4th
Well,
and 14.
he had receivers beyond the first down marker, but that's where he ended up going with it. So Indians will take over at their own 49.
Well, okay, somebody's got to say, you got to get the ball past the first down markers.
So Tiger defense again on the spot. This game still plenty of time. 3:24 to go in the 3rd.
4th and 14.
Hey,
you can't
how about
out.
another one of them pick sixes? We've had 2 tries, maybe 3rd time's a charm.
I only bought 2 chipes. I don't know if I got one left or not.
Indians eye backfield, double tight, flanker left. Snap, going to hand it off to fullback. It's McNeil. He's going to scrum forward for a gain of about 7 up to the Waverly 44.
Well, I'll say what I said a couple years ago over at Miami Trace. If Valley throws another pass tonight, it's probably a bad call.
Right.
You know, you got an 18-3 lead, just hand it off, hand it off, hand it off. If you don't get first downs, whatever, chew the clock up. Just keep the ball out of the other team's hands, and Waverly hasn't scored a touchdown yet. So I wouldn't throw the ball at all. So.
Shotgun for Cunningham, twins right, split left. Motion by McNeil across formation. Snap to Cunningham, hands off to Aaron, gets outside on the left. And he's going to have a Valley first down. He's pushed out of bounds just inside the 40-yard line. And again, guys, I mean, the defense has played pretty well comparatively. You know, you've held Valley to 18 points so far, almost 3/4 into this game. And Todd, if I'd have told you that, you'd have thought we had a chance, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I thought we'd have more than 3 points at this point in the game.
So 1st and 10 Indians at the Waverly 40-yard line. Twin receivers to the left, a bunch of folks to the Valley sideline on that short side. Now McNeil moves to the right. Snap, handoff straight up the middle. Aaron's got room. He got taken down by the 35-yard line, it looks like, trying to make a cut. Tackled at the 34, where it'll be 2nd down and 4. We need one of them penalties. Those have helped us a little bit in these situations. So it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Indians. Clock now just under 2 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Again, 18-3. Valley leads the Waverly Tigers. Shotgun formation. Twin receivers right, split left. McNeil this time is the back behind Cunningham. Snap to Cunningham. Hand off to McNeil off that left side, and he's just going to follow that line and scrum his way forward. And he's going to have a Valley first down at the Waverly 26-yard line.
You're calling that a scrummy play?
It seemed kind of scrummy. So clock will start again here as the chains move. Down to a minute and a half to go here in this 3rd quarter. Again, 18-3. Indians lead the Tigers. Cunningham continues to be the quarterback for the Indians.
Did you have 18-3 on your bingo card today?
I don't know. That'd been a dandy. Twins right, split left again. McNeil the back on the left side of Cunningham in the shotgun. Snap, going to hand it off to McNeil off to the right side, looking for somewhere to go. Bounces off, and he's still going. There's that patented flag. Ball's on the ground, though, and the Tigers have got it.
There's another flag. There's 2 flags on the play. The last one came from the referee.
Are you sure that wasn't a fumble thing he threw?
Well, no, I'm not positive.
It's going to be holding against the Indians. It'll be declined, and the Tigers will take over.
You're right.
With
those orange bean bags look like flags.
Yeah, they do. So the Tigers catch a break. Hey, Todd, we caught a break, and it actually stuck.
That's unbelievable.
Okay. So here come the Tigers back out on offense. Kennison will be the back this time. Going to have Perry, Barch, and Nelson in trips out to the right.
Is that a law firm in Columbus?
It should be.
Perry, Barch, and Nelson?
That sounded pretty good, didn't it? Myers in the shotgun. 1st and 10 Tigers. 1:04 to go in the 3rd, trailing 18-3. Motion across formation. Snap going to give it to Nelson on the jet sweep. Cuts back inside. Going to push his way forward for a gain of about 4 up to the 24. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Tigers. So positive play there on first down as the clock continues to run here in this 3rd quarter, down around 45 seconds to go and running. Same formation for the Tigers, tight end to the left side, 3 receivers out to the right. Kennison just to Myers left in the shotgun. Snap to Myers, back to pass, looks right. He's going to fire it down the sideline, looking for Perry. In and out of number 6's hands. Had him. Beautiful ball there by Gunnar Myers. The incomplete. Going to set up 3rd down.
You know, those are the plays you got to have, man. When you're the underdog and you're down 15, you got to have those. That was a beautiful pass.
Perfect ball from Gunnar Myers. So it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Tigers. Twin receivers out to the right. Trey Perry split out to the left by himself. Clock stopped, 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Snap to Myers, going to hand it off the left side to Kennison. And he's going to get hit after a gain of about a yard out to the 25. And it'll be a punting situation for the Tigers. I believe they'll let the quarter run out here. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, 18-3, Valley leads the Waverly Tigers. We'll be back. This is Waverly Football on Total Media Sports.
Your Hometown Chevy is proud to bring you the hometown games and local coverage for Waverly, Western, Eastern, and Piketon. From classrooms to courts, fields to fairgrounds, we back the hometown heroes that make Southern Ohio shine. Hometown is driven by your success, and that means all-star service and our secret weapon, the Hometown Advantage. Free oil changes for life and a 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. You're not just buying a vehicle, you're joining a winning team. Visit us in Waverly or start at yourhometownchevy.com.
Snap, pretty good one. Punt is away. It's a low end-over-end kick. Fair catch called for and made at the 45-yard line by the Indian Snod. When you get a second there, talk to us about those stats through 3 quarters.
Split the pot. We have a blue ticket. It's a blue ticket.
Okay.
I love doing that, Snod, when he's trying to record the play. It's perfect. He does an outstanding job.
All right, so Valley has 43 plays for 291 yards. Waverly 35 plays for 175. Tigers averaging 5 yards a play. Valley 6.8. The difference in the game, 36-38. Time of possession for Valley, 10 minutes and 18 seconds for the Tigers.
And that used to not mean anything, but this year it does. Indians take over 1st and 10. Twin receivers to both sides. Empty set this time for the Indians. Snap, going to hand it off to Aaron, trying to get outside to the right, breaks a tackle, pushed out of bounds.
Once again, there's a flag.
Late flag.
Out of bounds,
is that going to be on the Tigers?
I think so. But once again, we had him nailed in the backfield for a 3-yard loss, but we don't bring him down.
Gain of 4 on the play. We'll see. It looks like he's pointing toward the Indians. He's pointing toward the Indian. He's pointing toward the Indians on this.
And they're facing the direction of going backwards.
Personal foul, 75 on the offense. 18-yard penalty, result of play, second down.
So it's a dead ball foul. So that's a big penalty on the Indians here. Moves the ball back to the 34-yard line. It will be second down and 21 for the Indians. 11:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Valley leads 18-3.
That's now 10 penalties for 92 yards against the Valley Indians.
They've had a bunch. Twin receivers out to the left and split to the right. Aaron in the back behind Cunningham. Snap. No, actually, that's Conaway. Hand off to Aaron. Bounces, and the Tigers finally get him down at about the 40 after a gain of 6, where it'll be 3rd and 15 from the Valley 40.
That's 3rd and 15 for the Indians.
So Conaway back in at quarterback, it looks like right now. I don't see Cunningham, and my report is he's more of the running style quarterback. But that being, now that I say that, twin receivers to both sides and an empty set for Conaway and the Indians. Motion by Aaron, snap, going to keep it himself up the middle, and he's going to be taken down at the 45-yard line after a gain of 5. Sets up 4th and 10. And the Indians have punted away, so the Tiger defense does their job. How about Nelson to the house, Harry? What do you think?
Well, we need something quick.
Tigers running players on and off the field here. And we've got false start, illegal procedure, something on the Indians going to push them back 5 yards. Tigers will take it. 10:37 to go in the game. 18-3 Indians. And the Tigers have hung around in this game.
They have hung around.
Just got to find a way to get the ball into the end zone.
It has not been aesthetically pleasing game tonight on either side.
That's a great way to say it, Todd. From the Indian side, frustrated with all the penalties. Snap is a good one. Punt is away. It's a wobbler. Going to land and take a volley bounce down inside the 20 and be down at about the 13-yard line.
Ryan Day has been mad about the Ohio State punt returners not coming up and making a play. It's cost him several yards by not filling the punt. And I think that one was possibly fieldable.
So the Tigers will take over down 18-3. Score update for you. Fourth quarter score. Thank you, Tim Ryder, by the way. Chillicothe leads Portsmouth West 18-15 with 11:54 to go in the fourth. Wheelersburg leads Northwest 28-0.
18-15. Wasn't that the time we went down the old mighty Mississippi?
Yeah. Took a little trip down to mighty Mississippi. Unioto leads Huntington 27-7. What was that?
Something after the play against the Tigers.
2-7, 2-3, 4-9.
I missed the penalty, but now the Tigers have it on about the 7. Well, that
even more reason to come up and catch it.
So the Tigers take over at their own 7-yard line, trailing 18-3. Has Nelson the single receiver this time? Now he's coming in motion. Snap, going to hand it off to Nelson. He's going to chuck it. He's got Briar Barch. Oh, my gosh. Just out of Briar Barch's reach.
Hey, I like the creative playbook there because it was wide open. Has just a tick long on the toss, but Barch was wide open there. But I like pulling out the stops here down 18-3, you know.
So now it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Again, from their own 7-yard line, trailing 18-3, 10:21 to go in the game. Snap to Myers, going to fake the handoff, throw it quick in the flats. He's got his tight end. He's a pretty good gain there. Puts his head down. He's going to be out across the 15 to the 16. Sets up 3rd and 1. Nice little design there.
Is that the Reisner? Caleb Reisner.
It is. So it'll be 3rd and 1, but boy, you don't want to make 4th down decisions here. So Tigers need to convert this 3rd and 1. Twins left, split right. Snap to Myers, going to hand it off straight up the middle to Kinnison. He's going to have a 1st down out around the 20-yard line.
That's a much better run by Kinnison there. He got his shoulder pads
got
low,
his pads
put
down,
his head down to initiate the contact, not receive the contact.
So 1st down Tigers at their own 20. Clock running, 9:40 to go in the game. 18-3 Indians. 3 receivers left and a tight end to the right. Snap to Myers. He's going to hand it off to Kinnison again, up the middle, cuts back to the right. He's ahead for a gain of about 5. One line judge had it. Okay, they got it right. Gain of about 6 out near the 26-yard line. Going to be 2nd and 4 for the Tigers. Tigers will stay with that 3-receiver look to the top and a tight end to the backside. Snap to Myers, back to pass, looking to his left. Now going to throw it down the middle. And he's got his man.
Nice catch.
That's Briar Barge with another nice catch at the 44-yard line. 1st down Tigers.
The old sidearm slinger there.
Yeah, it was. And the Tigers will go quickly here. Clock running just under 9 minutes.
Are we approaching the 52-yard line?
Almost. Twin receivers left, split right for Myers and the Tigers. Snap to Myers. Going to fake the handoff. Now he's going to keep it himself. I'm not sure.
Well, we're faking if we got nowhere to go.
I have no idea what happened there, but play action. And Myers, it was like he was acting like he didn't have the ball, like it was sneaky. The Indians not fooled, and it's going to be 2nd and 12 from the Tiger 42. Clock continues to run. 8:25 to go in the game. 18-3 Indians. Twins left, split right for Myers and the Tigers. Snap, back to pass, looking left, now back to his right, going to fire it down the right sideline, looking for Barch.
Good coverage there by the Indians.
Oh, Jake Knight just went off on the side judge for not getting a call there.
Are you kidding me?
And he's going to get double penalty. It threw 2 flags on him.
So that means Jake's probably
Well,
the pass was incomplete, pretty well defended.
I don't care. You got to have more composure than that. Your team was struggling to score. It's 3rd and 12. Now it's 3rd and 27 at least.
A little frustration from the Tiger sideline, to say the least.
I got frustration too. You don't say me.
We're allowed to up here. See, they can't hear us down there on the field.
Well, I haven't said the words I wanted to say, so.
Dead ball sideline warning on the offense.
Warning?
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. The 15-yard penalty from the end of the run to the previous stop.
So after the sideline warning and then the unsportsmanlike, the Tigers will have it 3rd and 100 for their own 27-yard line. With 8:13 to go in the game. And there's another flag.
Easy, Crabney. Gain some composure down here, dudes. We just got another sideline warning. That's another 5 yards.
So Coach Crabtree now talking to the line judge. I'm not sure what is going on there with the conversation.
On the offense, the half the distance to the goal remains 4th down.
So another 15 yards on the Tigers. It's now 3rd and 130.
Reminds me of Bull Durham. You can't call me a... Well, I just did.
Hey, we need a rain out. Somebody need to turn the sprinklers on.
3rd and 41.
3rd and 41 for the Tigers. Now, I hope we don't hand it off. Let's chuck it.
The hook and ladder.
Twins left, split right. Snap to Myers.
Oh, we got something another going on. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Well, they just blew a play call. We had a tremendous play call, and they just blew it dead.
The visuals having a conversation. I'm not sure what they are talking about with 8:11 to go here in the game.
Well, there's no laundry on the field.
No, there were no flags, so I'm not sure.
Be 3rd down.
Oh, okay.
The down marker had 4th down. Okay, 3rd down. And how far, Stan?
41.
3rd and an acre.
Hey, Harry, how about a 1st down?
Let's run the old hook and ladder here.
Jake, now do a backflip. We get this 1st down. Twins left, split right. Motion, snap to Myers. Back to pass, looking right. Now back to his left. Screen! Here goes March! Here goes March! Oh, my gosh, he almost got the 1st down.
If he didn't stumble, well, no, he's still 12 yards short.
Oh, he's still 12 yards short. I'm sorry. He almost got us to 10 yards
If
closer.
he didn't stumble, he had momentum. But he stumbled around the 35-yard line there, and it took his momentum away.
So the Indians will take over. No, it's 4th down. I'm sorry. Heck, let's go for it.
Come on, Costas. Get it together over here.
Polling to punt it away for the Tigers. 7:30 and counting to go in the game. 18-3, Indians. Snap to Polling is on the ground. He picks it up and boots it away. It's an end-over-end kick. Should take a Tiger bounce, and it takes a dandy Tiger bounce. Can they chase it down? And they do. Landon Ramey's on it. It's going to roll dead at the 8-yard line. So, turns out to be a big play there on 3rd down, just getting out of the, 100 yards in penalties we took on there.
Yeah.
So, hey, maybe a little coach, like a couple technicals, get your guy fired up
a
here.
little wind beneath the wings.
Maybe. Hey, we need that mojo. We need that fumble here, Harry. One of them games. Indians take over at their own 8-yard line.
Prime time.
So you telling me we got a chance?
That ain't what I said, no.
Okay.
But
well, I'm calling it. Double tight I backfield for the Indians. Cunningham back in at quarterback. Snap, going to hand off to his tailback off that right side. And Tigers going to get him down, maybe a gain of 1 on the play out to the 9.
Big old boy lineman coming way down here to make a block and ends up coming up gimpy.
Well, he went too far. He popped a hammy. He moved too fast. So 2nd and 9 for the Indians. Clock running 6:50 to go here in the game. 18-3.
18-13 sounds a lot better than 18-3.
Took a little trip.
Yeah.
Along with Colonel Jackson down in mighty Mississippi. Took a little bacon, took a little beans. Fought the mighty British.
That sounds dangerous.
Town called Nolans.
Judy, love her.
I backfield again, double tight, flanker left. Snap to Cunningham, handoff to Aaron off the left side, and he's hit hard, and the Tigers, motivated Tiger defense. A gain of 2 on the play, out to the 11.
Was Sacagawea with him?
I don't know. Sacagawea was in on that gang tackle, though.
What?
Chillicothe leads Portsmouth West 24-15. And by the way, Tim Ryder said it was 18-14. We know, Tim. Listen, we're just trying to make it work. 5:55 and counting to go here in the fourth. 18-3 Indians, but a big third down for this Tiger defense as they have the Indians buried deep in their own territory at the, the 11-yard line. Double tight again, I backfield. Cunningham, snap. Delay of game is going to be called against the Indians.
I still say if they throw another pass, it's a bad call. You know what I mean? Don't put this ball in the air.
They might right here.
There's no way in heck.
Come on, Nolan.
If I'm on the Valley sideline, there's no way in heck I'm throwing a pass here.
So that'll move the ball back to the 6-yard line, where it'll be third down and 12, Stan?
Yeah, good call.
Third and 12 from the 6. Double tight, flanker right, I backfield. Cunningham under center. Takes a snap, going to hand it off to his fullback straight up the middle. And the Tigers are going to fight him down at about the 13-yard line, where it'll be fourth down. Coach Nolan Crabtree needs another sideline warning as he's out near the numbers at the 20. I'm not sure what he's so upset about, but he's upset about something. So the Indians will punt it away. And listen, guys, clock running, 5:20 to go. This is still a ball game. The Tigers got to find their way to the end zone. Hez Nelson, if you can hear me down there, you get your earpiece in. Take this one to the house, son. Snap, a pretty good one. The punt is away. Hez Nelson is going to no, he's not going to field it, but it's going to take a decent bounce.
Stay away, stay away.
And the Indians will down it at the 43-yard line of their own 43. So Tigers, great field position, 4:50 to go. It's not, they only showed 2 timeouts for the Tigers. Did we use one already? Okay. So Waverly will take over. 4:50 to go in this game, trailing by 15 points. Now, Todd, we talked a lot about this.
Yeah,
when we score,
you go for 1.
Okay. Okay. You know, the NFL trend is to go ahead and go for 2.
Yeah,
Todd.
well, that makes sense.
You know, because you got to do it. And, Seth Rogen and the boys, the
analytics.
Twins left, split right for Myers and the Tigers. One back in the backfield. Snap. Going to fake the handoff to Kennison. Looking. Myers trying to get away, but he's going to be sacked back at the 47-yard line, maybe.
Number 54, Jose Maldonado, in there, got him by the shoestring and brought him down.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers, who've got to move quickly.
14.
Clock running. Huh?
14.
What about it?
2nd, 14.
Okay. 2nd, 14. Looks like more than that, son. Handoff straight up the middle.
What are you doing?
Gain of 2 on the play, up to the 45. It's going to be 3rd and 13 for the Tigers.
That's like a fullback dive on 3rd and 1. I mean, what are you doing?
3rd and 13 for the Tigers from the Valley 45. Clock running. Going to be under 4 minutes at the snap here. Trips left, split right. Snap to Myers, back to pass, looks right, or looks left, now back to his right. He's got the screen, but I saw some laundry in the backfield. Bart's still going up near a first down, but there is a flag on the play.
Why is the clock running?
We'll see what the call is. It's a hold. Man, that was a quick hold call. That was like right after the snap. Going to be a hold against the Tigers. That's going to move the ball back to the Waverly 45, where it will be 3rd and 18. Now, 10, 20, 23. Good call, Matt Jackowitz. 3rd and 23, 22 actually, from the 46. But Todd, obviously 4 down territory, 3:48 to go in the game. Got to get some of it here.
Well, get half. You got to get half for here.
Trips left, tight end to the backside. Snap to Myers, back to pass, looking left the whole time. He's going to fire it over the middle.
We got nobody running routes. We had 2 kids running flies, and this
incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 23 for the Tigers from their own 46. And I'm just saying here, run Hez Nelson down the field and throw the ball up, and let's see if number 2 can catch it. Jamie Blackwell in at receiver. Briar Bart's trying to get on the field. He's going to get out there here. We're down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Tigers going to end up taking a timeout. They'll take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break with them. We'll be back. This is Waverly Football on Total Media Sports.
For generations, Boyer Funeral Home has served Waverly and Piketon with compassion and care. From traditional services to cremation, we're here for you 24/7. Call 740-947-2161 or visit BoyerFuneral.com.
Looking to buy or sell in Southern Ohio? Trust the name that knows the market, Todd Harris Realty. Whether it's your first home, dream property, or land to build your future, Todd Harris and his team bring experience, integrity, and results to every deal.
We're back here at Radiger Field. 3:35 to go in the game. The Tigers face 4th and 23. Todd, what you got here on 4th and 23 from your own 45 down by 15?
I think they should have a gentleman's agreement. If we can punt for the first down, we should be able to get it. You know what I mean? Just if we can kick one that far. But outside of that, we need to go to hook and ladder.
Well, listen, we got to do something here. Come on, man. We need something positive, Harry. Big play.
Trey Perry down the seam. Just throw it up. He's 6'4".
Yeah, chuck it.
Fast.
I agree. Myers back to pass. He's looking. Moves to his left, and he fumbles the freaking ball. Now he chucks it. There's a flag thrown, I think. Or no, that was just the fumble thing.
That's the old fumble, Beanie.
Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to remain professional. I'm serious. But these games, this game has been one of the most flustering.
Fumble the freaking ball.
I mean, it is. I don't know.
Hey, Jimmy crack corn.
And he don't give a hoot.
He don't give a rat's butt.
So Valley will take over. 3:25 to go here in the game. You know, listen, I got a little bit of, obviously, some sarcasm to me right now because it's been frustrating, but I got to give the Tiger defense a lot of credit. Valley has 18 points with 3:25 to go in the game. They have done what they needed to do, what most people thought they couldn't do, right? They've kept us in it. You know, one big play in that first drive of the third quarter. Snap, going to hand off to Aaron. Nope. Conaway going to keep it himself, and he's loose. He's loose, and he's gone. He's going to go to the end zone for a Valley touchdown.
I couldn't get it out of my mouth fast enough. If you told me we held them to 18 points at this point in the game, I would have bet that we were winning this game at that point.
Yeah, or at least with a chance to win it late.
Because I thought we would have more than 3 points.
But the Indians and Conaway pulled a sneaky fake it. Hey, Jackowitz, I heard you over there talking about me saying one big play. Well, it's 2 big plays now. Matt Jackowitz. Wait till the next time he screws the clock up. I'm going to tell everybody about it.
Hey, keep that ticker ticking.
Oh, my. So the Indians kicked the extra point, and it is now 25-3. We'll be back. This is Waverly Football on Total Media Sports.
Need a mechanic you can trust?
We are going out tonight. But I just put my comfy pants on. What do we celebrate? I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Contact Megan Carroll at State Farm Insurance. Call 740-775-6634.
Bodkin Hornback Funeral Home. serving our communities with dignity, compassion, and care when it matters most. Visit BotkinHornbackFunerals.com to learn more.
We are going out tonight. But I just put my comfy pants on. What do we celebrate? I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Contact Megan Carroll at State Farm Insurance. Call 740-775-6634.
Field, and, just as soon as we talk about the defense, then Conaway makes a nice fake and takes it around the end for a touchdown for the Indians. But again, the defense, everybody has questioned Waverly's ability to stop anything. The defense has not put us in this position tonight.
This happens all the time. You've held, then offense, and then the game's over in your mind. Then it just kind of happens sometimes.
Bender kicks it off. It's a low dribbler, going to be fielded by Nelson at the 15. He's across the 25.
Oh, my goodness. That was a major hit.
McNeil met him at the 23-yard line.
That was
in a serious way.
That was the Big Mac stick of the week. I don't care.
That might win next week. That might win next week.
Hey, wait a minute. There ain't no McDonald's in Louisville.
Well, yeah, but there's a Taco Bell now. That's the chalupa.
That's the chalupa of the week, yeah. He got beef Mexican melted is what he got. All right, Tigers take over. 1st and 10, 3:09 to go in the game. 25-3 Indians. And Davion McBride, I got it right, in at quarterback for the Tigers. Poling in at tailback. Snap to McBride, going to hand it off to Poling straight up the middle, and he's going to push forward for a gain of about 3 on the play, up to the 32, where it'll be 2nd and 7.
Poling.
I want to see Davion McBride. I got it right twice in a row, Snod. I want to see Davion McBride pull it and take off running with it.
General just ignored my whole polling.
I heard you.
Come on, Jeff.
I always get nervous when I get a text from Tim Ryder this late in a broadcast. I don't know what he's got to say, but snap to Davion, hand off to Pulling up the middle, and he puts his shoulder down. You talk about that pad level, Todd. That was a nice pad level. Up to the 40-yard line, going to have a Tiger first down.
Number 28, Jordan Poland here, not the 40-yard line, first down for the Tigers.
Tigers look to the sideline for the call. Chillicothe now getting away from West, 32-15. Twin receivers right, split left for McBride and the Tigers. Snap to McBride, hand off to Poling straight up the middle once again. And he's pushing the pile forward. Going to have a gain of about 8 up to the 48, where it'll be 2nd and 2. Todd, you're an alumni of OU and Ohio State. I mean, are you kind of secretly rooting for the Bobcats to give a little challenge tomorrow? Let's be honest here.
No, I'm a realist. I don't want to see Ohio State lose their season because they lose to the Bobcats. But Bobcats give them a good game. I'll have my Ohio State gear on, but I'll have my OU.
Tigers.
I will have my OU socks on.
Okay.
So I went to both, for the record. And my mom,
yes, you did.
And my mom is a graduate of OSU. I went to Ohio State my freshman year. So.
Hey, and although you spent a lot of time there, you did not attend Wilmington College, right?
No, I should have an honorary degree, I think, from there. But, Lincoln Street Masters or something.
Well, that's a good point. McBride in the shotgun for the Tigers. Minute to go. Hand off to Poling straight up the middle. And he's going to be ahead for a gain of a couple up to the 44. It's going to leave 4th down and about 7 for the Tigers. I think they'll go for it. Hopefully they'll let Davion chuck one here. As we're down to 40 seconds to go in the game. Referees call their own timeout. We'll go one more snap here. Clock running, and we'll let Snod give these final game stats, and we'll finish this thing up. You know, I've been doing this
They don't
for.
have to run another play.
Listen, I've been doing this for 20 years.
They don't have to run another play.
Okay, that's going to be it. Snod, talk to us about the game stats.
Valley, 16 first downs, 279 yards on the ground on 42 carries, 82 yards through the air on 5 of 8, passing 50 plays, 361 yards, 7.2 yard per play average, 40 minutes, 45 seconds time of possession. For the Tigers, 12 first downs, 62 yards on the ground on 24 carries, 14 of 28 passing for 190 yards, 52 plays, 252 yards, 4.8 yards per play. The Tigers only had the ball for 14:57. Individually for the Tigers, Kennison with 11 carries for 40 yards. Poling with 5 carries for 15 yards. McBride 3 for 7. Myers 14 of 27 for 190 yards. Briar Barch with 5 catches for 87 yards. Has Nelson 5 for 78. Trey Perry 2 for 12. Caleb Reisner 1 for 9. And Justin Kennison 1 for 4.
All right, Todd, listen.
Yes.
I've been doing this for 20 years now, okay, in some form or fashion. That's one of the most frustrating games I have ever been a part of and had to talk about on the air. Listen, this Tiger team, especially tonight, there were so many opportunities from Sawyer Myers to the house on the interception, but a penalty against the Indians negates it. Davion McBride, seemingly, he's gone for another one. For whatever reason.
Dropped first drive. Dropped touchdown right in the end zone. Wide open. Dropped.
The Tigers, like you said, they drive down to score that first drive. We don't score.
You get them 2nd and 25, then give up a.
We end up kicking a field goal, which we got excited about because tonight it was the only thing offensively, to feel that way about. Should have been in the end zone there. We talked about it all night. This game ends up 25-3, which, by the way, was a lot less than 28. That guy I was talking about earlier. Anyway. And it barely got there. This is not a Tiger defense. We're not going to read about how bad the Tiger defense is next week. We're going to read about the Tiger offense's inability to finish drives.
Blowing your opportunities when you got it there.
Right.
There was multiple opportunities to put it in the end zone and come away with only 3 points out of all that. You're inside the 20 how many times? And only come away with 3 points.
Well, and we talk about Murphy's Law, and it's legit. Sometimes it just feels like you don't get any breaks.
Well, Murphy is in debt to the Tigers right now.
Well, I reckon. And listen, there are plenty of games left. We're coming back next week against the West Senators.
West
Senators right here at Radiger Field. They're going to be hungry, though. Chillicothe having their way with him tonight. But
it's one of those games I still think we have a good shot next week.
But here's my point. Murphy's Law is what it is. Everybody understands, things can go bad, they will. But there's got to be a point where somebody says, who's going to stop it? Who's going to make the play? And there's been opportunities. I'm not going to pick on anyone.
Well,
who's going to make the play to change it?
I hate to harken back that we only have 4 seniors on the team, 2 of them play very much.
Right.
And that's where senior leadership would come over on the sideline and grab the boys by the face mask and say, hey, come on. Let's do this.
And Snod, I don't know if you were a part of it, but, back in 2002 or so, after Coach Bolin was gone, we went to the playoffs the next year. It was one of those years where we were in every game, but we couldn't win. We beat Northwest at the end, 1-9. One of the best coaching jobs we ever did, though, because can you keep the group together? Can you keep it going the right direction? It's really easy to let it go, right?
Well, in today's society, with all this social media BS that we deal with on a daily basis, all the websites and da-da-da-da-da, Waverly is poison, Waverly's parents are awful.
Right.
Da-da-da-da-da. Well,
they can't blame you no more, Harry, because yours are graduated, right?
We didn't have that issue back then. But it's way exaggerated.
Right.
It's very exaggerated. We know all the parents. Sometimes there's a.
Hey, you love your kids.
But right now, I don't see any of that.
No. No.
It's exaggerated, and these boys they like each other. You know what I mean?
And Todd, we're frustrated right now because The Tigers had a legitimate chance to be in this game with a chance to win. It didn't work out that way, but it's frustrating because the last couple of weeks, that wasn't an option, right? It was over before we got going.
We had running clock at halftime
Right.
2 weeks in a row, which is, that can be deflating, you know?
It can be nice for the announcers. They get home earlier.
But the kids come out and played hard still. They didn't give up.
They didn't. I agree.
The coaches are doing a fine job of keeping them involved. There's still a chance we win 3 or 4 games this year.
Yeah. Well, hey, and like you just mentioned it, 3 or 4 games. I mean, Drew Pastor, those of you that are familiar, we're favored to win 4 of the last 6 games with a real chance next week against West. I don't want to say we're favored, but it is a home game. Is it homecoming? It probably should be. I don't know if it is or not. Maybe we should know. Hey, this is the longest post-game show in history we got going here, Harry. Let's just stay all night. What do you say?
We get paid overtime for this?
Well, I don't know, but I hope Phil's still over there because I want my brass monkey card back that he's got. Hey, anyway, Tigers battled tonight. We'll give them credit. I got to give that defense credit. They did what they needed to do to keep us in this game. They weren't a shutdown defense, but they did a lot more than most people thought they could. One of these days, those breaks are going to turn for the Tigers.
You would think, man.
Hopefully it happens.
We're 0 for 4 on breaks going our way.
Well, hopefully, eventually.
I do want to wish Nolan Crabtree and these boys the best of luck the rest of the year because we're friends with all those guys.
Sure we are. Yeah.
We wanted to win this game tonight, but
Hey, but listen, I heard through the grapevine Nolan was a little worried about tonight, and I get it now, right?
Well, he should have been. I mean, it was our downfall is way over exaggerated.
Yeah.
Because we've played 3 tremendous teams so far.
4 pretty good ones. Valley's now 4-0, right?
Right. So,
and we wish them all the luck in the world. But
we were tied with Miami Trace in the third quarter, who's one of the better teams in Southern Ohio.
Sure.
So, I mean, we're not there, but we're not that far off.
Headed the right direction. And, again, all the credit in the world to those kids. They keep battling every week. All right, we're going to get off here. We're setting a record, longest post-game show in Waverly football history, I think, especially on a loss. The Waverly Marching Tigers have made their way out on the field. We're going to be back with you next Friday, streaming on YouTube, Total Media Sports, and we're on 95.9 WXIC. Final score, Valley 25, the Tigers 3. For Todd Harris and Matt Snodgrass, who's on his way down 23 already, I'm Jeff Davis. You've been watching